Tried to get my voice ready.
That's alright. Very quick impromptu. Well, actually, this might not be quick because I might splice it together. But impromptu epilogue, partial epilogue for where we left off in Shadow Guardians. So, for those that don't know, it is late for us, so things will probably happen a little bit quicker. And we're just gonna get into things. So, we are going to accelerate time slightly, by basically, we'll say 6 or so hours. 6 to 8 hours. You guys have managed to get out of the combat zone without much issue. You have Darren preach, the Altus person, which I don't remember the name of at the top of the moment, or at the immediate moment, and then the Dust Devil dude as well that you guys captured. Both of them. Oh wait, actually, 2 Dust Devil people, if I remember correctly, because Emiko's group managed to get a Dust Devil guy from one of the mechs as well. So, considering all of that, you've all made it back to the Stratosphere ship. They are all locked up in a certain area of the ship right now. Well, the Dust Devil guy is actually receiving medical attention. The Altus guy is not. He hasn't really accepted the medical attention, so he's just kind of like sitting in a cell. You don't really have cells on your ship, just kind of like other rooms at the moment. So they're just kind of in a room and they're sealed there. Darren, similarly as well. He is unconscious. Well, he's probably coming to now. Or at this point he's come to, but he is unable to do anything. You guys have taken any of the magical stuff he had on him off. So he is pretty much incapable of doing much to you all. On top of this, all of you have had time to kind of get a little bit of rest in terms of things. Maybe not a full long rest exactly yet, but just enough to kind of get your bearings and stuff as you all like make your way away from the combat zone. Himiko, you are not going to be. I can move you to the map, but you are not really doing anything on the map. But I will move you there.
Yeah, of course.
There. Oh,
thank you.
Nope, wrong one. There we go. Well, not wrong map, wrong music. Actually, no, one sec. Where is it? Where is it? I think. Oh, wait, you know what? Actually, where is it? Where is it? I have a Shadow Guardian track that's perfect for this. I know I saved it. Where is it? Come on. Let me check something. It might be in...
Oh, come on. We're not doing 4 DPS. 5? Are you stupid?
Oh, yes, one of us is currently on Rivals, I believe.
Sorry, I meant to play quietly. I meant to play silently, but that I just witnessed really pissed me off.
I can't find it, so I'm gonna use the other
character,
one.
And everyone on the team decides to pick DPS.
Yes, the king of that right now is also here.
Yeah.
All right. So, now yes, you are back on the respective map if you want to be to see things.
Yay.
But yes, it has been not super. I said it's been about 6 or so hours. So yeah, you've all been relatively rested decently enough. I think in that time there are a couple conversations that would have happened, which I guess we can run through real quickly. But first off, you would all have been basically told no one is allowed to go into Darren's room by Kaya. She has it sealed up. If somebody just had the idea to try, she would have just showed you that, like, if you put your hand on the pad to open the door, that it will not work.
Hmm.
Yeah, Emiko is definitely
I do not like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't try. Very well, I'm just waiting, and I'm going to just ask them to let me in when
she will say that all of you will get the opportunity to talk to Darren Preach and basically like interrogate him. She is not going to take that opportunity away from all of you. However, she will say there will be some ground rules. And she eyes some people when she says that, specifically.
Uh-huh.
Crow, though.
Crow, Balin,
Yep.
Titus are mainly, and Brew are the main 4 people she gives a look of, like, sternness to, of, like, there will be ground rules to this interrogation.
I just put my hands up. I'm like, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I don't know about them two.
Her gaze will kind of soften a bit, and she'll just say, I don't think that you are going to do anything too rash. I'm just making it clear. The guild does not normally kill people in captivity, regardless of their previous actions. She kind of side-eyes the room, but she says, if he is to face death, it will be after there's an acquittal, not acquittal, a finding of his guilt, she just says. Which should not be surprising for any of you.
I mean, if it wasn't, then someone's definitely gonna rig it, I guess.
I can assure you that he will not have any type of... There will not be any type of wiggling out with the guild here. This is not the consortium situation. Or she says, yeah, this is not a consortium judge situation. And she'll say, for now, everyone, take a breather, and we will return here after we get out of the combat zone a little bit more.
Where are the breathers?
Where are the breathers? Brew will... He's going to nod and say... He'll clap his hands. Kind of like... Look over to you, Gwendolyn, and say... Alright, I think it's time for a drink and a party. A little impromptu, but...
Oh no, bro. He was making his moves again. Look at that. He's making his moves.
That's his big brew.
I mean, this is a win. I wouldn't say a party is too far-fetched.
Yeah.
Might as well let our hair down a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hair.
Next trip for alcohol.
Kiss my ass.
Gwen,
It's
Brew is
going back.
gonna ask
We'll be
you.
back in no time.
Brew is gonna ask you if you want to help him get everything set up for the little party for everybody, in the mess hall.
Yeah.
Asking me?
Yes.
No, he's asking Gwendolyn.
I was about to say.
But I'm only doing it with the intentions of
drinking,
having everything first.
Yeah, and
I guess
you get to be the
try
taste
it
tester.
first.
Yeah, you get to be a taste tester.
Basically.
And Brew is actually a good cook. Like, you had his food before, so he's not like bad at cooking. So yep, Gwen and Brew head to the mess hall. Seiyun's gonna follow shortly after. Actually, he's gonna kind of go that way, but he's gonna also try to talk with Kaya and Fari a bit.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's there's a couple other people here. Titus, Allure is going to look over at you and just kind of looks down towards you a bit.
Like, to get my attention, or just...
Yeah, it's like, it's a bit bashfully shy for a moment. She's kind of looking to the side and just says, so, do you want to... She kind of thinks...
What?
Go...
You're gonna have sex.
She kind of looks at you, Gwendolyn, like going down the hall with Brew, and she just says, no, that is later.
I just laughed.
She kind of looks over and she's like, you don't mind, right?
What, the party? I said it was a good idea.
No, the other thing. She looks over.
I listened. He didn't hear. I didn't hear either.
Oh, I see. She just shakes her
I
head.
can still beat it.
That was a genuine good one. Just like, what? Yeah, the party has like, okay, good idea, cool, yeah. She just shakes her head and just
No.
says, let's go check
No.
out some of the units materials, please.
Is there like a little thing I can throw at Titus's head?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Yeah.
Can I
No,
roll to
you know what?
catch
I
it?
just
Yeah, roll me an agile hands, and then roll me an agile hands Titus. Roll me a I guess an attack roll, Himiko, like a range attack roll,
Himiko.
or Imiko.
Can I roll an awareness to find out what the hell is going on?
Yeah, I mean you're there. You don't need to roll an awareness. You're present. This is a meeting that everyone would have been present
More
for.
like a mood.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Was that 20? No, that was from something else.
That was from something else.
Stay.
Wait, was it? Was that not 20 from something else?
I think it was. Because I remember you rolled a 20 for something. And I rolled a 20.
Oh, that's for awareness.
Oh, that was the awareness.
That 20.
The old one.
Yeah.
The
that
old
20
one.
That's the
hasn't
old one.
been. No.
Okay.
Oh,
Now imagine if I said otherwise.
come on.
All right, so roll it up. Attack roll, Pepper,
alright.
and Paul the agile hands. That was
That's 12.
Okay. We both rolled
Oh,
a
wait,
12.
We both rolled a 12.
so you both rolled a 12. What are your bonuses?
Mine added to 12. So
Yeah.
What about yours, Pepper?
Mine's a +5.
Ah, okay. Well, in that case, Imiko, man, it's crazy that I'm making the same mistake the opposite direction now. Imiko will toss like an object. We'll just say like a wrench or something in her pocket towards you.
Fuck.
What happened?
A tiny little wrench.
And I just got shot in the head.
Gun.
Yeah, a gun shoots Gwendolyn. No, I'm joking. You catch it pretty quickly, just like you grab the wrench before it like hits you. Titus, I should say.
Oh.
yeah.
We both roll like a 12 or something.
Titus rolled well enough to grab it, basically, as it was flying towards him.
The party, like, we should just relax. But it's over. Why are we still fighting?
We're not fighting. I'm just saying, like,
Can
you
I
should
roll a
know.
move to check what Allure?
Laura's talking about girl mood, please.
But do it at disadvantage. you
No,
know?
not
Not
a
a
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Just roll a regular
Yes,
mood.
it's a bit.
Okay, I don't even know what my mood is.
Also, this is a lore, so I mean, she's kind of straight to the point in most cases.
Yeah.
So,
Where's M? There it is. Oh, it's just a 1.
well,
Oh my
If I roll shitty, I'm gonna
Yeah, you
lie.
are.
Oh,
what'd you get?
I rolled a
rolled
9.
9.
Well, technically, yeah, no.
Yeah,
9.
9. You're kind of not really sure. She seems a bit like, she doesn't seem flustered. She seems like a bit. It's hard to tell. Maybe confused. You think? Unsure. But she kind of looks and says, "No, the other thing.
I kind of give a concern. And then I look over to is Balin in the room?
Balin just kind of like, Balin is kind of chuckling and looking at Brisk, who she's just kind of leaning on a little bit. And she just says, "I think we at least owe them enough to be more hospitable guests. Come on, Brisk, let's go." And Brisk will walk away with Balin.
Yeah. I'll leave you to whatever you're doing. All right, Titus.
Yeah.
Lord just says, "Follow me, Titus."
Oh, okay.
I just like follow Imiko.
Yeah, I'm guessing like Tricia is with us as well.
Yeah, Latrish and Crow are there as well.
Yeah.
Crow's just kind of like scratching his head as Allure drags Titus away. He's just kind of scratching behind his head like, man, I guess he didn't hear that. I hate to be in her shoes.
Yeah. Kind of sad, isn't it?
Well, then again, she's pretty straightforward. I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Yes. It reminds me of something. Reminds me of something like long ago. So funny.
Oh, shut up! He like this.
She gives like Crow a smirk.
He just
A
kind of.
shitty
You
smirk.
know, not everyone is as straightforward about their feelings.
You look at it. Emiko like slowly
yeah, you're definitely one of them.
side-eyes Apani. Like an annoying look.
Latricia's like, speaking of feelings, she looks at Apani and looks over.
Is it true? You finally found out?
Crow's like looking like.
I told her.
Oh, I'm so relieved. I thought we had a fucking
Crow's looking like, what did you tell? Wait, what did you tell Latricia? What happened?
Are you serious, hon?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I legitimately don't know unless you tell me what you're doing.
But, bro, come on.
I don't know what. How he like looking? He's like indignant. He's like, what? How am I supposed to know? What do you expect? I'm like, no, I'm not a fucking mind reader.
Apani, say it.
Well,
Just
see,
say it.
there's a thing. You know, like me and Emiko, we were like fighting, and like you thought it was about you, but like it wasn't about you, but it was about you, but it's not about you. And like, you know,
he just crossed arms, nodding in the hallway.
Glad Titus isn't here for this.
He's like,
Apani,
you know,
loves Trish, and Trish actually likes Apani.
Oh yeah, I knew that a while ago. What are you talking about?
That's so funny.
Did you hear what he said, by the way?
That is so fucking
I
funny.
heard him.
I think Paul did.
Definitely. I'm glad I wasn't the only one. It'd be funny as hell if I was.
Yeah, the only one that heard that.
Conversation.
Yeah. He's just like, yeah, I know. What's? He's like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, hon.
He's like, did that?
Were you just going around telling everyone before?
No, he's like, I knew earlier.
That's exactly.
We all knew. Apani, me, even like when I was like new at this, you had hard eyes for Trisha before I came around. What the hell? We all knew.
Damn.
Apani internally recluses into her shell.
Crow's just looking. He's like, oh right. Congratulations. Is that what you're supposed to say? He like looks over at you, Emiko.
You know, Crow. I'm starting to get why you get dense about this stuff. I'm starting to know why.
What do you mean? I'm not dense. I knew what was happening. You just didn't tell me what.
Not when it was pertaining to you.
He's like, that's weird. I feel this weird sensation on my back, like someone's talking about me right now. He's like, well, anyway, so.
Oh yeah, we knew upon it, and that's okay. Okay, there's no like whispering behind your back for nothing. It's just like right out there.
You were whispering behind my back?
No, we are not.
He like looks over. I don't even know why Emiko was implying that. Not in the slightest.
You babe, you're not.
I slowly steps behind Latricia.
You are not helping, bro. I swear.
What do you mean? He's looking. He's like, I'm assuading her away from thinking that we were talking about her behind her back. We weren't.
I am going insane.
You've been insane.
Latricia she's like, okay, so neither of you upset or anything? He's like, no. We remember
you, me, and Crow before before Apani decided to say it. We all agreed.
Yeah.
We all love each other.
Don't you remember before the whole before Lapani had her moment? What was that? Several months ago?
Cutting her hair.
I will never outlive that moment.
Why did you cut your hair? I forgot to ask you. Why did you?
I think she was having a moment. I don't really think there was any logic behind it. I don't. He's looking like he's looking over like
it makes sense in the moment because like if we're gonna go on a secret mission, then I want to change my appearance.
you know that we
And
have disguise kits. He's looking over at you and funny like you know we have disguise kits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
And
I may have
stealth
been scared that Latricia was gonna die, and I may have planned to run off.
Are you kidding me, Trish? Look at this fucking beefcake on goddamn wall. I love this.
Connie fully like hides behind Latricia. Connie is.
She's like slightly tucked her tail around you a bit for comfort.
Yeah, see? She's not gonna die. And besides, nobody's gonna kill her.
That's true.
Knock on wood. Anyway.
That's your mouth.
I'm scared.
Crow kind of just like, yeah. I'm not really sure I could think of anything that could take Latricia out. She was always one of the more hardy people in the academy, so.
Uh-huh. Not only that, she's also in there.
Oh my god.
That's not at all what I was implying about, but okay.
She's wiggling her eyebrows with the most shit-eating grin you ever saw.
You always take it to the bedroom.
That is her habit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we do.
Anyways,
Where's Lee?
Take you to the bedroom now.
Mm-hmm. Now included.
Who's Lee? What?
He's like, Crow kind of thinks, he's like, oh yeah, that is something I guess to consider. He's like, kind of blushing a bit now. He's like, right.
Oh my god.
Maybe
3 of them.
Maybe I don't know if I can have this conversation. Is all he says. I don't know if I can have this conversation.
Like just giving a look.
But I can though.
No, he looks over, he's like, no, I think maybe you shouldn't speak, actually. It would get worse.
Yeah, there's a wide grin on Amiko's face. It's like, you know, why don't you just, once it's all done, you know, once the party starts dying down, you all 4 of us?
I think that...
scaring me.
Imiko, we don't even know how she feels about us. That's not really,
I mean,
how would it work?
I'm kind of a friend. I'm a friend, but I don't know. Yeah, actually, I don't even know if you guys ever interacted before.
Like, would it just be a 4-way sandwich, or?
I guess the question's Titus asked right now as he's with the lore is like, I wonder how that's working in that room. Like, you know, 4 sandwiches.
Yeah, like, how do you think the 4 of them?
It's like doing the math in his head, like what position would even work in that? Like splitting off and switching around.
That
what's
would be
happening?
2. I was about to
yeah, exactly.
Is it 2 sandwiches or is it 1 big one?
I mean, technically we did move fast, me, Trish, and Crow, but you know.
Crow's like, maybe we take things slow.
Yeah, we should take things slow. I mean, I do want to take you guys out for dinner. On a date.
He's like, that would be actually pleasant. Actually, yeah, I would.
Yeah, and also after that, we can also discuss our marriage.
We can. We are. He's like.
Not yet.
Anyway.
He just sighs and he's like really trying to spread that Kitsuragi bloodline. I say.
I mean, all my other siblings did.
Yeah, Imiko.
I fully duck my head behind Latricia.
She just like pats you on the head gently.
Imiko like goes around like Trisha and just like pushes you out in the open. Like, come on, there's nothing to hide about. Besides, it's all out in the open anyway.
I'm not out in the open. I don't even take off my gun to sleep.
I mean, I definitely have my gun under my pillow every time.
Take your gun off?
Crow's like, is that the thing I keep hitting in the bed?
Oh, yeah, that's kind of
it. Even you can't sleep with someone else and sleep with the weapon under your pillow.
I mean, I always unload it.
Alore's like, you can't? Allure looking at the rifle on the side of the bed. You can't? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Is that
yes.
unbecoming? I see.
Me, my wife, and my goddamn
Me, my wife, and my rifle.
My wife will.
My rifle, yes.
Oh, fuck off.
But Crow would just kind of shake his head and be like, how about we like talk about things a little bit? You know, get to know each other.
Yeah.
I know we've been in several life or death situations, and actually quite a few. Just casual talk. How about that? He like looks over.
7 life or death situations, and like you counted.
Crow did. Crow actually does have a count of the amount of life or death situations you've all been in.
That's funny.
But he did several because he's like, let's not check on the numbers or mention that I know the number. But he just kind of like, so, as he's kind of walking down the hallway, he's like, room talk, I guess?
Room talk.
Sure. He just starts to
And
go.
also, I get ask Crow, how do you like the field anyway?
How do I like the field? He's kind of thinking as he's walking. Latricia's gonna start walking as well. I assume Pawnee will follow.
I mean, it's kind of
I'm
dangerous.
falling behind Latricia. Are you two still blindfolded sparring?
No, we stopped that a while ago.
Regretfully, yes, we did. But
That's for the best.
Yes, it
not
really
yet,
was.
anyway.
But I guess I'm kind of liking the field. I mean, it's a lot different than I was expecting initially.
And
I mean, I had training for it, but...
Yeah, then guess who? Who trained you up?
Yeah. Technically, the academy trained me up, but...
Yeah, but they did it suboptimally. I did it optimally as well.
Throwing wrenches at a person and saying dodge, Foxboy dodge, is not exactly my idea of a training regimen.
But it did help you though, right?
Sure. In a small cosmic sense, I'm sure it helped me.
Oh yeah, don't worry. It'll help you in the long run.
Yeah.
But I need to ask a serious question. If you ever want to like go, go stay in the back and do some mechanic work, I'm always like, you want, you can go.
And
he's like looking, he's like looking at me like,
secretly an innuendo or not?
Not
Kirvani's like unsure now. Like it's always with Emiko, maybe. Crow kind of looks back over at you and just kind of thinks. He's like, no, I think being a field tech's probably for the best. Honestly, considering how much shit you break on a constant day. I mean, if somebody wasn't there to fix it, where would you be? He just kind of leans in a little bit.
You break a lot of things. You broke my shears when you cut my hair. I don't even know how you did that.
I mean, technically, I did not break things. They just kind of stuck. Okay?
They don't suck. They were naughty.
Emiko, I'm noticing a commonality that it seems to be operator error with the stuff you use.
I do not talk about that on the fucking ship. He's like squinting at him.
Oh, speaking of...
really nice shears.
He's like, yeah, and no longer are they working. Looks over at Emiko.
She just side-eyes Crow, like,
Well, in any case, yeah. No, I like being a field tech. Not exactly what I expected it to be, but yeah.
He just smiles, and if you see in the back, you can see a tail wagging a bit.
He's like, though I wonder how Kaya feels about it, now that I think about it.
You can probably talk to her about that. I'm sure she's actually pretty fun about it. Not only that, she gets to see a little bird boy actually do out touch some grass a little while now.
He kind of like stops walking for a second, and you can just see he's thinking about something. And then he just kind of shakes his head and keeps walking.
Oh. Then what happened?
Say what?
Nothing. Just thinking about something.
You can talk about it. Talk about it if you want.
Yeah.
Can I make a mood? Can I make a mood check?
Yeah, you can make a mood. If you want to as well upon it, you can. It's not a really high DC.
It's gonna make a mood check, but Apani's gonna tell Imeko that you should not pry at everyone so much. Pry a lot.
You know what? Yeah, that's true. She does pry a lot.
That is entirely true.
Yeah. Alright. Moods. Is that a 25 mood?
Oh, I'm scared.
Oh wait, no, that was from earlier.
A 15.
A 15
I
Apani?
only have a +1 in mood. I haven't rolled yet.
Yeah, that is actually kind of surprising.
Well, that actually kind of, but it's surprising. I rolled a 17.
17. Yeah, both of you are able to glean pretty well that, like, he is deeply thinking about something. He's got the look about him that he's, like, lost in thought. I'd say that also his mood kind of shifted, notably, like, before it was more casual. There was a little bit of, like, kind of cockiness when he was talking to Imeko as well about her, like, breaking shit. And then, like, complete mood shift when he mentioned Kaya, and then thinking about something he never mentioned and kept walking.
Dragon died.
Oh, hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. When did I cut out?
Here. Complete mood shift when it came to Kaya.
That's funny because that is exactly where I kind of stopped, was basically saying that when he started thinking, when he mentioned Kaya, his expression just kind of shifted. He just seemed like he was kind of lost in thought and being somewhat drower or jeery.
Keep cutting out.
Am I actually just keep?
We got the gist of it.
Oh no.
Yeah, we got the gist. A little dour, but
Internet. It's the shitternet.
energy into him.
Alright, I tried reconnecting to the Wi-Fi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can.
Better now?
Did you hear me?
Yes.
Alright, I did not hear if you said anything before then.
Yeah, once the Imiko clocked that, she's gonna spend some of the paracarpal energy into crow's like energy.
Roll me a knowledge soul energy, please.
Gotcha, that's a +8.
Yep. See how well you know to do this. If it's... Alright. You kind of do. There's like a feeling, almost like a resistance for a second when you do. You hadn't felt much before of, but you're managed to kind of like just graze his kind of back, you almost feel. And he kind of stops and turns. He's like, something up? What's wrong?
You're kind of lost, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess that obvious. Just thinking about past things is all. Nothing too major.
Hey,
even if it's Kaya's got a grudge against you.
No, it's not really that. I'm not really worried about Kaya having a grudge, just...
You're thinking about... You're thinking about what happened back then.
Yeah.
And you're thinking about what you're gonna do afterwards.
I don't really remember what happened afterwards, the thing. Kind of like... At this point, you guys have made it back to the room, and he just, like, walks in and just kind of, like, plops on the bed. He's just like...
Yeah, Imiko also flop on the bed?
Yep, he's just kind of thinking. He's like, yeah, I don't remember, I actually don't remember much.
Yeah, well, I don't also remember much back then, too.
I know I said not to think about it, but what that guy said, the whole...
about the whole coincidence stuff, that fake shit. Keep it out of mind. Just trying to, like you said, just trying to get into her head. I still have to calm
They like to get in people's heads.
Just like side eyes upon me. Yeah, guess so.
What do you mean by that?
What the hell?
Oh, sorry, the music shift. It was a bit too loud. There we go.
Miko, what do you mean by that?
Nothing about it. Nothing by it. So,
I'm gonna fixate on this.
You gotta remember that.
Well, wait, what was it even she said? I didn't even actually catch it. What was said?
No, what did Apani say?
No, what was it that you said that Apani was like latching onto? I didn't remember what was said.
Oh, I said like, I side-eyed like Apani. I said, yeah, kinda is.
Oh, okay. That was what it was. Oh, yes. There is a, there's a moment, I guess. Latricia kind of... I guess Latricia hasn't really said much, so I guess she would say. Do you want to ask her? I mean...
Yeah, you can ask her.
I don't think she would mind. She kind of thinks of her a moment. Crow kind of like... Crow doesn't say anything. Go ahead, Apani.
Oh, I just say, ask me what?
Crow's like, he's like, oh, not you, Apani.
Yeah, Kaya.
Kaya.
Oh.
Yeah, his mom.
Oh.
Well, we can hold
you.
it. Yeah, why don't you just say, call her right now, if you want.
I
Don't press people too much.
He kind of thinks. That's just like, fair, but if it's bothering you this much, Crow, you should ask her. He kind of thinks, he's like, alright, face our problems, right, head on.
Face your problems, yes, like you did so many times.
He'll look over and he'll walk over to the terminal, press a couple buttons and say, hey, Kaya, are you busy right now? There's like a bit of, you can hear something in the background for a moment. You're like, no, I can, do you need something, Crow? What's wrong? It's like, I guess you don't really need to be here. It's just, he kind of sighs. You know back when you picked me up from the Memorem? What happened between that time? She's like, you kind of hear like a kind of a murmuring for a moment. She's like, do you mean between the time between you picking you up and going to the guild? I could have sworn I've told you about that. He's like, no, before then. There's kind of a little bit of a silence you hear. Fabi, could you take over for a moment? And you hear something in the background. I'll be there shortly. I want to talk with you about this face to face. He kind of looks over. He's like, do you mind some extras here? She's like, no. Is it is it? She kind of says, is it Latricia and Imiko? It's like, yeah, and
Apani.
Yeah.
Don't forget about her.
I can step away if you want. I don't mind.
No, you come over here. He's like,
Apani slowly retreats back into a corner.
You're not
standing up, leaning against the wall, arms crossed.
What are you doing? Get back here right now.
The line
in the room.
Yeah, look, the line goes out, and he'll turn around and he'll say, "So I guess now we wait."
Yep, now we wait. So, now I'm thinking about it. After all this Shadow Guardian business, what do you want to do? You and Trish, and she turns to upon, and you upon. What do you want to do?
Good question.
Crow kind of says, he's like, well, I didn't really think that after that there'd be really much after the Shadow Guardian business. Though I guess it's just to watch over the Lapsus area for a bit. And test these machines. Once we're done with that, I imagine we would just be transferred, right? I don't think they would try to separate us, though. The guild normally, if they find a good group that's cohesive, will try to keep them together. It just should not. She's like, yes, normally that's the case. So...
Yeah, but sometimes I'm a bit of a nomadic adventurer here and there. Usually when I'm called here for the guild. But if I'm called, I'm called.
Crow kind of thinks, he's like, nomadic once a time ago, but seems like you've been gonna be tied to our hip for a while.
Yeah, I guess force by force anyway.
Yeah.
Not that I mind anyway.
I would continue with the Shadow Guardians, but also I would be fine just resting. It's been a long time since I've truly had a break.
Yeah.
And honestly, it wouldn't be a bad idea just to have a little breather for a bit.
Little breather.
I mean, technically, being guild officers, that is an option for us. Like, we can have, leave.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. I don't know what I would do, though.
Yeah, we can always visit my parents. They would
I'm scared of your family.
So am I,
it's alright.
Crow says.
It's alright. They're alright. Just have to deal with the non-lethal bullets anyway.
He's like, I don't really like the way that your sister was looking at me. I feel very odd about it.
Yeah, don't worry. That's just our way of saying hello. And also, trying to gauge on how...
looking at Crow.
Yeah, she was. That's just
how?
like Oh yeah, we did message my sister for some
Alright, some assistance, yeah. Speaking of, apparently, I heard, from what we heard, there was a little bit of an issue with one of your groups. Apparently they took some losses.
Yeah.
Latricia kind of walks over to you and kind of puts like a clawed hand on your back.
Well, people die most of the time, but it kind of sucks that they have to go down like that. Especially when it's by that damn third party.
Third party, she kind of thinks.
Yep.
Did you run into them as well? Latricia kind
of yeah. We're well acquainted with one of them.
Yeah, Crow kind of says, yeah, one of them.
Yeah, what was his name again? I forgot his name. I called him E-Boy.
E354, I think is what he said.
Stupid name, more so than nameless.
Yeah, it's not a name. He kind of thinks. He's thinking about something.
About nameless.
Is that what are you asking that of Pawnee, or are you just thinking?
Yeah, I feel like a Pawnee would ask Latricia, how do you feel about nameless?
She kind of looks over. I like it. Them, I guess.
Yeah, stupid name.
Well,
they change it.
It's their name. They wanted that name, so I think it's fine to respect it.
I'm trying to constantly ask them to change it because you can have cooler names, like Nightshade and stuff.
Well, yes.
The name.
Go ahead. She kind of looks over. Go ahead, Apani.
Nameless is odd, but also if someone called my name stupid, I think I'd be offended.
Yeah, well,
I do.
Well, you're not that. You're not stupid, but okay.
Not that stupid is crazy.
Not that stupid.
I know, right? Crow's like, damn.
Apani gives Emiko a look.
She holds up her head okay, sorry about that. But fine, you're right. Say it's stupid.
I was like, maybe if you actually respected Nameless a bit more, they would be a bit more. They'd be a little bit less rough with us.
I
Kind of
do,
feels.
I do respect them, and also, you know,
Every
handle them
time we
as you
piloted that unit, you've called its name stupid at least once.
I mean,
Damn.
wait a minute.
Damn.
Did that fuck? Oh no. Did Nameless like purposely jam my weapon? Oh no.
That's so funny. Yes, put
I
that
mean,
in.
I would jam your weapon if
Name every time you
you called my name.
Yeah.
stupid.
It's a now one.
I mean,
It's called Nameless.
Latricia kind of like, well, remember when we first were talking with Nameless, it did seem a bit standoffish to the idea of you being so, what's the word? Crow's like rude. Yeah, that's
rude. I'm not rude, am I? She's like looking around like, but she sees
You're
like
a bit
Stone's
brash.
like,
Crow's
lucky
just like
fighters in the
looking
face.
at you, just no expression,
I'm
just
I'm
Lucky
like,
kind of thing.
It's
I'm like, do we hear anything? I hear a buzzing fly behind my ear.
He's
I don't
like, well,
know.
I definitely wouldn't say that you lean on the polite side initially.
Caw-caw! You're an asshole! Caw-caw!
The metagame bird.
Paul sends a bird in the room just to say your
I
ass.
just like to think, you know, I just like to think Allure and Tyrus are such a fucking gossiping hen that you'd like to like look eavesdropping hen.
Yeah.
Like goddamn. Birds of a
Like,
feather.
no, regardless, though. It's technically not our unit. It's yours, right? Trisha looks over.
Yep, it's Trisha's.
Mm-hmm.
And also Pawnee, if she wants to be second pilot to her, you know, she's like wiggling her eyebrows to her.
Yeah,
You know,
be a good idea.
Only if you stick me to it, Trisha.
you can be her co-pilot.
And Trisha nods. I think that'd be really nice. She like gives you a smile. And Crow's like, yeah, I can teach you a few like
I'll
field
back
tech things if you need.
Yeah, you can also, you know, do some headbutting skills from me.
Don't learn that. That's not a good idea.
Yeah, learn that. Don't ignore him.
He kind of says, I can teach you some
Why do you-
field tech stuff, though.
Yes.
I'd be fond of training, so I'm pretty confident in my skills as they are. But
Yeah,
Yumiko, why do you headbutt?
Because it's damaging.
She's extremely hard-headed
It
and
also
stubborn.
damages yourself.
No, it doesn't.
True.
It doesn't. But also, yes, I am quite a bit of a hardhead. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you, Crow, for pointing that out.
He kind of says, he's like, this isn't necessarily combat training. It's more like tech training to understand like the systems and things. He's like, I don't necessarily, not really exactly the best fighter when it comes to things like that, but I make sure that Imiko, if she needs certain things powered on or increased in their potency, I can do that. If they need the little boost or something like that, I can also help with that.
Not only that, he can also help me with the hacking bits as well whenever I get close to them.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to learn as well.
Everything.
You have to help Patricia with this stuff as well.
Yep.
I love learning more about tech.
I can help you a bit about that.
He kind of says, I wouldn't really trust Imiko on
I think you can trust me on that. Don't worry.
I feel like I could talk to Latricia about these things.
that. It's just like, sure.
Oh.
He's like, she kind of
Me
looks
and, like-
over, though, and she kind of says, it might be a good way of getting to know each other better.
Not only that, you can also like, you know, talk about things.
Because, like,
You know, grow.
he kind
Yeah,
of thinks,
bond.
he's like, then you just hear the static sound in his brain. Honestly, I got nothing.
Yeah, bro. He gives you a little cat smile.
He's like, I don't know. I mean, he kind of thinks,
Right.
you know what I just realized?
What?
I have no social skills.
Oh, you
Don't
clocked that
say.
just now?
Okay.
You clocked that just
You're
now?
not the only one. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
He says, outside of engineering conversations and Emiko's sex talk, that's more of a forced thing than a actual thing.
Force. A force.
That sounds scary.
He's like, I don't actually really have the
Sex with
best social
Emiko is-
skills.
Well, once we're done with this whole dare and preach interrogation and whatnot, we can always like do a little date. Get to know each other a bit more.
Right, you did mention that. That would probably be nice.
I'm
Yeah.
against that. I
No.
don't know what this is or what I am doing.
And
It's
he kind of
always
looks
a flirt.
over in terms of what? Talking or just.
Socializing.
All of us.
Oh. I mean, we had a little month load of like interactions here and now.
We did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Hold on. Can I roll instinctual?
Yeah, you can. Oh boy.
Oh.
Yeah,
no.
What is that? What is that?
It's not. Neither option is that bad.
Okay.
Neither option is that
That
bad.
one.
I'm pretty
it
sure my
is that
instinctual is
bad.
either.
What's your
Oh,
instinctual?
because even if I roll a nat 1, I'm just not gonna talk. There's like no bad option. It would be crazy for a Pawnee to have a massive blow up right now. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Wow.
I rolled a
okay.
nat 1.
You did roll in that one.
That's so
A
funny.
Pawnee.
That's so perfect. I could cry.
You don't. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
No. What do you want to talk about?
Patricia says there's something wrong.
Something wrong?
Nothing wrong. I just. And then a Pawnee tries to vanish behind Latricia again.
She kind of just like, that's alright, we can take things slow. She just kind of like pat you on the head again.
Mm-hmm.
Trey's like, yeah, I guess it might be for the best considering that 2 of us are socially inept. He looks over a bit. Okay, 3 of us are socially inept.
I am not.
A Pawnee peeks her head and she's like, are you calling me socially inept?
Yep.
Her head from around.
Crow's like, I mean, I wouldn't exactly call us socially capable.
Oh, so we're a
I'm
bunch
really
of losers
good
then.
at.
He's like, being socially inept isn't being necessarily a loser. It's a issue.
I mean, what do you want to call us then? Hmm? All 4 of us.
I'm like really good at making myself look good socially, but I don't do this feelings thing.
Crow's like, haven't you been doing that mostly for trickery though?
Yeah, and I'm really good at it.
That's not
But not the real
exactly.
you.
That's like feigning though. That's not real. Yeah. Looks over.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I want you to get this feeling stuff.
Also, Crow, for the record, I'm not socially inept. I'm just honest. Okay, there's a difference.
You're honest to the point in which it's scary.
Not that
See, I'm talking about my feelings.
He's like, Crow's like, Crow's like, that's not what I mean. Talking about your feelings isn't the only socially inept. Never mind. He just like says, he just kind of shakes his head. Never mind. Let's just, honestly, I think the date could probably do us all better. Patricia just is chuckling at this entire conversation.
Emiko like takes out her mason jar filled with a mixture of alcohol, and she opens it up, takes a swig out of it, and then she hands it to Crow. Here, something to lighten the mood.
Crow just says, "I'm not drinking that. You know the rule."
No.
Didn't he already drink alcohol?
What
He
is the
doesn't like
rule? I
drinking
never-
alcohol.
Wasn't he the one that suggested we have a
I forgot
party?
about
That was Brew, not Crow.
Oh.
Yeah. Brew loves alcohol. Crow does
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, Crow does
Oh.
not.
I actually forgot about that.
Latricia drinks grape juice. She doesn't drink alcohol. Crow does drink alcohol sometimes, but he doesn't really like it.
Oh, yeah, you're not gonna like this. She offers it to Pawnee.
Pawnee will roll another instinctual.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
drugs
that
in
one
it.
Scared.
slapped out of my hand.
If I roll in that one, we're fucked.
Oh no, she just downs the whole thing.
Oh, fuck.
That was almost a 1, but not a 1 exactly.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God damn.
Connie grabs a drink from Emiko, and with no good judgment, Apani takes a giant gulp of it.
Only a
Apani rolled high, Apani wouldn't have drank.
What was that?
Dragon?
You said
Remember
fortitude?
what we talked about for the drink?
Is this the thing? Is this the thing that has the different effects?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
okay. Did you write down what those different effects would be?
You know,
sorry, that was
I always love Apani, but
Pepper, did you write down what the effects were?
I rolled a
I don't think we
a dirty 20.
A dirty 20?
Hold on.
Because I don't think we fully got this finished yet. I just remember it being a thing we were considering.
I only just got like
okay.
Nat 20 was like a I think I got my
I mean a dirty 20, not a nat 20.
Dirty 20. So that was their fortitude to resist like the drunk effect in general.
Yeah, then you don't get anything besides having a pleasantly light buzz.
Yeah, just a pleasant buzz. Your head feels a little like fuzzy for a moment, but you feel okay.
You do feel like someone put a hammer through your head really hard.
Apani starts clutching her head.
I would say with the 20, it's like it's there and then it's faint. Then you just feel the buzz again.
Am I in that room? Can I have that?
No, you are not in that room. They're in their room.
Could I have a drink of that, please?
Always
I feel, Emiko, you know, you could just like call everyone over and offer alcohol.
I mean, that's my own special
gonna...
Yeah, but that's my own.
Yeah, but Emiko's here to make everyone too drunk.
That is.
Yeah, that's correct.
Her's already gonna make everyone. Well, not everyone. Half the party mildly intoxicated.
It was gonna like, let them be closer to.
This is why we're having the party now, and then you're getting a 4-hour reprieve to sleep this shit off.
Oh yes.
So everyone's not hammered talking to Darren.
Oh yeah, that would be bad.
No, yeah, it would be. Rule: no one's allowed to have weapons in there. Already, that was the rule, but this is definitely gonna be a rule after everyone's been drinking. We don't need any Adrian accidents, all right?
Oh, yeah.
He did that sober.
I know he did that sober, which means I don't want to think about what could happen while everyone's drunk. Anyway,
thank God I did not write up the effects just yet. Oh boy, oh boy.
So, after that moment, Latricia's gonna kind of like sit you on the bed a little bit, just so you can kind of lay down for a second and let the wooziness go away.
Just gonna slink off the side of the bed a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, above board, I did write one thing. If you roll in that one, if you drink it, you start to violently vomit.
Yeah.
Not only vomit, but also blood. And you take damage.
That sounds fun.
What is it? Acid?
It's like a random. It's like a mixture of a bunch of random effects that can cause things.
Wait a minute. No, hold on. That's not 2d8. That's 10d8.
10d8. We will. This has not been. This has not been technically like balanced yet. No. So the damage will be definitely knocked down. But yeah.
That was definitely like on the spur of the moment. Don't worry. That'll be relegated.
Latricia's at my bedside while I'm fighting for my life.
Yeah, you're fine. You rolled way higher than like the fortitude that needed for this anyway. But like, you just feel a bit like buzzed.
No, but if it wasn't that one, I would have been screwed.
Well, and that one would have been really bad. Well, that was the instinctual, not the actual drink. That was the drinking. The fortitude was the drinking part. So you were fine there.
I mean, like if I took 10d8 damage.
Oh no, yeah, that's why it's not 10d8. Because if it was 10d8, none of you would be surviving most likely. So. Yeah, that's why it's gonna get balanced. So don't worry about it.
You got like a IV health potion drip.
Yes.
Yeah. I need I need an OSHA like equivalent of a drink.
So while that's happening, we're gonna cut away as they're gonna hear a knock at their door, and Cry's gonna say, I'm here to talk about some things, and We're gonna cut away. I mean, she's on the same ship. It's not that far. It's not a big ship either.
No. Nah, she's really like Emiko thing. Oh, that was fast.
Oh yeah.
And then cut away.
Cut away. Titus.
Yeah.
Allure is basically gonna drag you over to her room, effectively.
Oh.
And she's just going to kind of like. Have you ever been really to her room? I don't think you have.
No.
Yeah.
This is the first time.
So like her room looks interesting. There's a bunch of like tapestries and different different cloths and stuff hung up along the walls. It looks like you'd be walking into kind of like an alto tent. Like there's a bunch of different like figurines and stuff on the desk. You can see like it looks like they've been hand carved, pretty well hand carved as well. Like not like hastily done, just like very finely cut wood and stuff like that. You can see there's also like a little totem like statue in the corner. It looks like it's fashioned in some type of like lizard-like form. It's holding a spear. You can also see that there is there's like an open book on the desk, and then you can see a bed that is very neatly made and has a bunch of it's got a big thick furred like blanket on it. And yeah, this is she will kind of say, so this is my room, and I don't know why I'm being so putting around the bush about this. Titus, she kind of thinks.
I'm looking around, and then I look at Allure. Oh.
Wow, he finally got it.
Oh shit.
Yes, that was. She just sighs. I'm not one to beat around the bush about things. That being said, I wanted to ask you a few things. Not just, she rolls her eyes, things Emiko alludes to. The last operation you were on, before this one, or I guess before the one with Latricia, I was reading through some of the reports and things. What are you not telling me? The way that you acted during that battle, something seemed a bit off. I've read the reports and saw some of the video, she kind of thinks. There was a black unit. You said something, she kind of thinks, you said something about it as well when we were getting on the wait, what's it called? Savior? I think it's the ship that picked you up with Aaron. You were looking out for something, and then there was that same black unit. 2 of them this time. Do you know who those people are?
Down. And then he sits in the corner of the bed.
She'll sit down beside you. Maybe this is too forceful. I don't...
No, it's okay. Just... I don't know who they are, but I have a feeling.
What's that feeling?
You remember I told you about my...
She nods.
How I left them. Part of which is why I was apprehensive when it failed. Luckily that turned good because I grew as much as I did. Others, though...
You said that you didn't know what happened to them. Do you think that that's...
It's possible. Highly possible.
She kind of thinks. Now I understand what you meant before. About... earlier when you were speaking to me. When you said that you were not sure how that... You were not sure if they'd be happy to see you. That's what you meant.
Yeah.
Are you... She kind of thinks. They tried to kill you. Of course, it seems like you'd be upset at them, but...
No. Kind of deserve it.
She looks back over to you.
My family. For all of this. After killing the thing I did. While I was enslaved. Oh, sorry. While I was enslaved. They gave me a home. Trusted me. I was their leader. Betrayed them. For nothing, really.
She ends.
Just,
Oh, good.
oh. Just don't want it to be true. But with their action, not just towards me, but with what they're doing against the Consortium, is making more and more sense.
There's a lot of people that hate the Consortium. I said that before. I think Brew and others have said it too. Even if they are doing a lot better now, there's a lot of bad blood there. She kind of looks down thinking, my mother... She does not think that there's anything worth saving there.
I don't necessarily do.
I can't say I'm the same. Not just what Lady Hook said, but I think about those workers that we helped save. You helped save. She looks over to you. I think about the way that they all acted afterwards. Some of them, sure, had their dispositions, their biases, and old ways of thinking, but there were some that changed. Maybe not. Maybe it was in the moment. Maybe it's something that wouldn't be even worth a consideration in the future. Maybe they would change back. But perhaps it's a bit too much idealistic for me to think. But I'd like to think that it's true. That there's something with saving in the Consortium.
Sure, not everyone could be representative. The most of what I've seen, given life experience, I never planned to hold a helping hand to citizen.
It's not surprising. I wouldn't blame you for it. But even if my mother doesn't want to admit it, we're still part of the Consortium too. Yeah, thanks. And besides, as it pertains to people changing, I know that it's not entirely she kind of thinks, I know it's not entirely a lost gambit, so to speak. You know why? She kind of thinks for a moment, and she'll just kind of, her tail just kind of wraps around your waist and just kind of pulls you closer to her. She kind of says, because Sydney, there's people like you. I know you're not from the Consortium. What I mean is, you told me about things you did in the past, and I know you haven't told me everything. I know there are things that you hide because you're afraid of how I might think and others might think. I know you're afraid of connecting to people because you are... She said and thinks, it's hard to make connections to people. I've known this for a bit. It's very easy to see on your face. It leaks off of your energy too. But more so, I can see that there's something about you that is trying to change. Trying to be better. She kind of thinks, and she'll kind of lean her head down onto yours a bit. And just, or not, you know what, she'll just kind of like bring your head closer to her chest, just kind of like hold you with one arm, and just kind of say, and that's why I think I like you. You're not as, she just says, you're not as bad as you think you are. Not anymore.
Sighs and sort of not necessarily pushing away from her, but kind of positioning itself more upright.
Yep. She'll kind of like let you go a bit.
I guess you're right. But still possible. Yes. I don't know. I never felt this with anyone else before about my life, except for when I was with the Lotus.
Do not.
But I'm also afraid that, like with them, something will happen. Most likely my fault. Ruin everything.
She kind of thinks.
For being alone again.
Takes a deep breath. My mother always holds some words true to her heart. Something she's ingrained in me. A solitary hunter is not one that will last long. One that finds their tribe and stands strong with others will last any season's hardships. She kind of looks over to you. She kind of has her eyes closed for a moment and like looks over back to you. I think you can pick up the ingrained lesson with that. So the only thing I'll say is this. I know that you're still working on things yourself. And as I said, I know there are things you haven't told the Salt yet. Told me. You don't have to yet. I want you to start trying to trust us as a tribe. Or a group. Sorry. She kind of thinks. There's a little bit of a blush when she says that. She's like, sorry.
Chris kind of chuckles. Well, if there's any consolation, I at least trust you.
There's a smile.
It's just I don't know how wrong I face everything I've done. Something tells me I'm not gonna have a chance to be with her for now.
Maybe you're not ready. Gina thinks. But even if you're not ready, things might come regardless. But just remember, you don't have to do them alone. You don't have to face them alone. Being solitary is not some... Gina thinks. Taking things in solitude is not some form of recompense for the past actions you've done.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, Jesus, that was me, not Titus.
Yeah, I figured. that was yeah.
Yes. Titus and the frog. Yeah.
Yep. The croak came out.
I just like I couldn't tell for some reason. I don't know why. Took me an embarrassingly long time to tell.
All right.
But yeah, she just says that and just says, "Oh, that was all I really wanted to talk to you about. Oh, I guess there was one other thing." She kind of lean over, and she says, she will lean over and give you a kiss.
Oh. Kind of stunned for rapid saying, but I kissed back.
And she will just lean away and says, "And that was the other thing."
Oh.
Get that. Get that.
It's kind of frozen.
She kind of says, yeah, she kind of looks over. So, how do you feel?
He gets up and kind of does not like pacing or not walking away, but he takes a couple steps and still faces over.
She's just patiently looking at you.
I appreciate it. More than you know. Feel a lot more comfortable with this group than I think I would have otherwise, but
she nods and she says,
I like you too.
She just nods and she says, "It is all right. Things sometimes happen slow."
Just
I'll see you at the party. She just smile.
yeah. But look, I'm not saying no.
She looks over. I know, it's fine. We were just talking about your past and everything. I'm sure you've got a million things floating in your head right now.
1,000,005. But thank you. I need it.
She just nods.
I walk out the room.
Yeah.
I like to imagine. I mean, they're not there, but I was like, I like to imagine Balin and Brishka are just like ears leaning against the wall, like what's happening.
Bro,
Yeah, no,
I
they were.
was just about to think I should run straight to bed.
Balin's like, Balin, something just happened. What do I do? Sis, please tell me.
I'm like, Balin's like kicking her feel like, oh my god, my little fucking brother is apparently having a girl.
She's like, I'm gonna drag this man back to that room if I
I can imagine
lock the door.
Yeah.
I can imagine Brisk on the bed like goddamn girly like fucking kicking her like feet up in the air.
Brishka's probably Brisk thinking like, huh, so Allure's more of the pouncing type, I see. Makes sense. Meanwhile, Gwendolyn.
Oh no, here comes another lover.
Look, Brew is a playful heart. He's not entirely flirting. He playfully flirts with people, but he's not actually flirting with Gwendolyn unless Gwendolyn like wants to reciprocate. No, he's just like playing around.
What did he say?
Nothing. Brew. He didn't say anything. Brew is just like he's having you try different foods and stuff like that, and he's like Every now and again, he's like, "So, how was that one? Is the soup good? A little bit too salty, spicy?"
Anomalous. Not spicy enough.
I had a bit more red pepper. He kind of like goes back, and you can see him like whipping up some stuff in the back. He's like, "All right, don't spoil your appetite too much, Gwendolyn. I know you like the drink." And and he kind of says, "And hey, make sure you watch what you're getting in my cabinets. I know that a bottle went missing the other day, and I know who it was."
It definitely wasn't me, because first time I've been in here.
This is not the first time you've been in the mess hall.
Well, behind the counter. I don't know where I am. You didn't tell me.
The mess hall. He kind of says, "Oh wait, I'm using the wrong voice. It's the mess. Wait, it's the mess hall. How could you not know where we are? Come on now, Gwendolyn. This is where we eat all the time. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, how are you feeling about everything these days?
Everything in what sense?
I guess there's so much that's happened. Let's start with just the few things. How you feel about the team? We've been together now for almost what? Almost maybe a year almost? Maybe half a year and some?
Has it really been that long? Time really flies when you're ignoring everybody.
Yes, it does.
Damn.
About that, he's like, why are you so reserved? Out of curiosity.
Just because it's easier that way. I don't have to remember names.
Okay.
Oh, remember.
I know the checkers. Fair enough. He says, though I believe I'd left quite an impression on you enough to remember my name. He kind of said, he like holds his heart. He's like, oh, say it isn't so. The fair Gwendolyn has forgotten my own name.
Oh,
He
no.
chuckles a bit. He's like, I'm just playing with you. He's like, it's Brew, it's Brew. Calm down.
Oh, I know it was Brew.
I'm
But
sure you did.
The only way I remembered it is because, like, brewing coffee or like a brew
Or
of a
ale.
drink.
Yeah. It is
That's
where the
the only
nickname
way.
comes from. Brew's not my actual name.
What the fuck?
You know that, right?
I like spit take.
He's
I
like,
didn't know that.
he chuckles a bit. He takes a moment, like something you can see. There's a couple pots cooking, and he's like, takes a moment and sits down at the bar with you, and he's like, "Nope, my name is Thomas, actually." He says, "What? Isn't that funny?"
Never have I heard this motherfucker laugh so loud.
Such a far stretch. Such a far stretch from Brew to Thomas. Oh,
You're like, you were expecting some
like
big
6 hallways.
Yeah, 6 hallways. You hear Gwendolyn's mad cackling as she
I would have never imagined. I would have never, not in a million years. Someone could have held a gun up to my head, and I would have never guessed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, you're funny.
Mm-hmm.
Funny man.
So who gave you the nickname Brew?
I earned it from, we'll say, some old drinking games and such. Yes, some old drinking games.
What the heck of a nickname? I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he kind of thinks. Been a long time since those games.
She's reminiscing. What kind of drinking game was it? Was it like the Russian roulette kind, but without a bullet? That was a shot.
He chuckles when he says that. When you say that, he's like, "My, what type of games are you playing?"
Russian roulette, but with the bullet.
I'd imagine that you've survived all those hands. No.
Maybe. Who knows? I'm saying I became a healer for a reason.
He chuckles at that. Well, A few drinking games, nothing in particular, though. A lot of games when we come back to, base. Back in, Alright, I guess I've never really talked about it from most of you. I'm from Memorem, actually. If it wasn't clear by the skin complexion and the... well... some of the other features. The Maharib traits and such.
I know nothing of Memorem, so... I wouldn't have known.
Alright, you're from Dogma, right? Yeah, thanks. Yes, we, back during the Civil War, I was, you could say, fighting on particular sides. And one of the things when I would come back to our hideouts is we'd do our little drinking game. We'd, count, you could say. How many of us made it out from the last operation. The game used to be a, take a swig for everyone that made it back. It was funny. We'd be hammered the first few times. It was the first few. That's about it, though. Nothing too crazy or special. How about you? How was Dogma?
That was fun. I became actually, well, the whole Russian roulette thing was a joke. I actually became a nurse. Just cause, I felt like it's easier to. I didn't really want to go to doctors and stuff. So I'll go to a doctor if I can just heal myself. You know, if I can figure out my own illness and whatnot. You know.
Oh, the self-reliant sort. I like it. Kinda nuts.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really have an extravagant life, or I didn't really do much. Mostly kept to myself.
And I'm guessing the guild picked you up from just, general surveys and scouting like normal?
Yeah, pretty much. I just figured, you know, it wouldn't hurt to have extra coin, so might as well.
I guess the guild does
And a lot
offer
of
a lot.
benefits.
Yeah, benefits. Room and board in most places, at least guild halls. Pretty regular income as well, depending on your quest and such. And an officer comes with a little bit more perks than just a regular guild adventurer team, too. Travel around, get to explore, get thought of as heroes. Yep. Is the life. He kind of thinks. I guess, going along with that, questions. I mentioned the group earlier. And you mentioned, you keep to yourself quite a lot. Do you not like many of the people in the group, or is it just a loner thing? Used to being alone, so it's hard to connect.
More like, you know, I'll interact here and there, but not really like, you know. I wouldn't say like I'm not pushing anyone away. At least I don't think I am. I just, you know, would.
I wouldn't say that I think you're pushing anyone away. I mean, most of the time you have your little 2 bits of funny comedy to add into the spice, or add into the dish to make it a bit spicier. You've got a few funny moments.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I'll interact when it's just convenient, but I won't like go out of my way.
Who knows?
Nothing personal.
He looks over. He kind of like, makes like a hand gesture like, I didn't take it as personal, don't worry. It's sometimes hard connecting with people in a more holistic way, you know. Kind of nods. And so, he kind of says, so is Mr. Gwendolyn?
There isn't.
He kind of says, don't, he's like, I'm not trying to make the moves, I was just curious.
I mean, unless.
Unless, no, that's not what he's gonna say.
I don't know, Thomas. You still got a ways to go.
He chuckles. He like you look over. He's like, so there's a chance then. He just chuckles to himself when you say it.
Brew here to make sure that no one in the party is single. No one in the party's left single.
Brew just kind of chuckles at that. He's like, I'm just messing with you, Gwen. It has been a while, hasn't it? I wonder if, It doesn't seem, when he says that, it doesn't seem like he's talking to you. It looks like he's thinking about something. Shakes his head. It's a long time ago. He kind of pushes the glass off to the side he was drinking. Well, at least it seems like some people have found some companionship in the party. Good to see, good to hear.
Thinking you're talking about,
Oh, Crow, Lapani, Letitia, and Imiko.
yeah, names. Not still.
Right.
Thinking myself, yeah.
The kitsune, he kind of looks over. The kitsune bird, the girlful tail, and the human.
Yes.
Quite the interesting pairing. Well, grouping. You gotta thanks. And then we have the lizard, the hell lizard, and the hell man. Kinda thinks a little bit. Not my first guess, but quite an interesting coupling. And then we have the farm boy and the celestial bird. Though I imagine that might not go as far as initially I was thinking.
I get farther with the bird.
Nice. He thanks his head. But he kinda thinks a bit. It's happy to see everyone getting along relatively. Nice for once. Back in the day, when I was back in the Civil War, things started to get more dicey as the walls started to close in on everyone. People started to stop trusting each other. It became hard to go out on missions.
Wouldn't it be the other way around? Next time who's on you?
You would think, what with... I kind of looks over. Gwendolyn, do you know much about the Memorem Civil War?
Nope.
Kind of takes a... He kind of pours himself a glass of something, takes a big swig, and puts it down. It was a 3-ish, 4-way front. Different groups in the Memorem kind of area, all fighting each other, vying for power. They were the splinters left over from two faltering kingdoms, and another two that had basically been non-existent that formed together. I'll skip the names, it's not really important for the moment, but... Back then, there was a feeling that everyone was... Despite us all being Memorans, people were looking out for themselves. You'd think we'd be more tight-knit, considering the circumstances, left to our own devices, dealing with the Consortium, but things... with no proper directions, no aid. Things were hard. People were distant to each other, despite their closeness and actual proximity. Different fronts made people pick sides that severed families, couples, and others things. Our operations, originally as a unified front, began to splinter. people started thinking they were working for maybe the Torrens or the Watab or other stuff, Watab or the... It doesn't matter. He just shakes his head. But generally speaking, there was still a kind of loathsomeness of Consortium. And I can assure you the Consortium injected themselves in some parts. Kinda thanks Darren Peach. That guy did a lot of damage to Memorem. He wasn't the only one, though. A lot of fucking rats in that Consortium. Sure, further around as well, from Gobi and such. Marketeers and profiteers trying to make what little bank they could and salvaging what was left. He kind of looks over at you and he kind of thinks, tries to give like a smile, and he's like, things just, people just didn't really connect as well. Mission after mission. But things changed. They got better. He looks over to the side. A sheen popped up. He kind of says, one of the leaders of the Fatab, they tried communicating, reaching out. And for the most part, it worked. Connecting with people all across Memorem. Building a unified front once more. And the rest is history. He is the current leader of Memorem, after all.
Can I roll a mood on how he feels about that?
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, hey, huh. Would have guessed.
It might be pretty good for you, actually.
That was almost
Alright. A 14. Even with the 14, Brew, normally, I'm gonna be honest, you actually have a hard time reading Brew in general. He's pretty, generally positive, jovial, and stuff like that. And it's not like you feel like that's a front inherently, but he's really good at keeping his actual emotions and thoughts concealed. You think just the surface, maybe just because of the, subject matter of what you're talking about, has kind of, how would I say, taken a bit of the edge off, like a little bit of the walls that would normally keep him a bit more, concealed. There's a bit of, there's a mixture of what you feel is resentment, kind of in maybe the manner in which he speaks, but also, a weird bit of shame, but you don't think it's directed towards a Sheen. It's just this, just a feeling you get. The first part maybe a little bit towards a Sheen, but the resentment part. But the second part, you're not sure. Maybe it's him or someone else. You're not really sure. But he kind of looks back and he's like, nope. Anyways, I don't wish to bore you about Memorem and its old problems. Besides, if things are to be assumed as right, by summer, well, the council meeting should be happening. Shin should be meeting with the Consortium and Noblesse and a few others. I believe he's got some big news he wants to fill out to the rest of the Lapsus sphere. Who knows what the future will hold past that point. Just kind of trails off.
I feel like I probably should. How would you have it if you were in his position?
He kind of looks over, stopped himself. What? Oh, if I was in his position, leader of Memorem. That's funny. Thomas Caleb, reader of Memorem.
How does it? What's the mode on that? I definitely need a mode that.
Yeah, I'd say.
He says that to himself.
Okay. it's definitely like it's like the yeah, really, like Thomas Caleb, the like a leader more. Like there's like a very knowing like disregard for himself when he says that. Like it's very apparent. And he kind of just like, oh. It's hard for me to say, honestly. I don't think I'd be the best person to lead Memorem. I think, people like me are best as foot soldiers. We've got too much baggage to carry. Machine, for all of his...
You led our team pretty well, so far.
He kind of says, that's not been me. If anything, that's been that little Kitsune, Imiko, and Titus, our Devilkin friend here. And of course, Kaya.
In moments you've had your head on your shoulders when things were going awry.
I'm around when sometimes a little bit of a polite little gesture might need to be added, but that's about it. Titus needed a push back when the workers thing was happening. I gave them the push, that's all I did. I'm not even sure if I really am kind of surprised. I was thinking about letting them all die as well, believe it or not. But something changed. He kind of looks down when he thinks about that.
But he did say.
Mm-hmm. He kind of taps the drink. Yeah, something changed. You know, a lot's happened in this group. It looks like he's thinking about something, but he's not saying anything. He's just kind of looking, like, into the glass, into the fluid that's left in it. Right, your question. What would I do? I think that I would try to do what I could to help those in Memorem that have troubles moving past things. And those that also have moved past, I would try to make... I think I would try to do what Ashin's doing. I would try to get Memorem a future. Though, like I said, I don't think people like me are best for that future. I don't think people like me deserve that future. Not with Memorem, at least.
He definitely does not think.
But that's besides the point. Besides, we're here to have some fun in a bit.
And when you say that, Titus is...
Yep, pop in. He's like, he looks like, oh, there you are. Yes, I'm pouring them. Calm down, take a seat. Everyone should be here within the next 20 or so. I've got things boiling, got some nice little, I guess, got some nice things in the oven as well. And we will cut over before everyone gets to nice food time. To Latricia, Crow, Imiko, Pawnee, and Kaya. So, Kaya will enter the room. And she will walk kind of slowly in and just kind of look to all of you. Take a deep breath and just say, alright, you'll all want to sit down for this, I believe. Crow will take a seat on the bed. Kaya will also sit down beside him on the bed. And just kind of like... She could see her like kind of playing around with her fingertips a bit, kind of like thinking. Crow kind of looks over to her but doesn't say anything. Emiko, Pawnee, Latricia, what are you three doing?
Himiko is going to be like placing a hand on Crow's like side. She'll like give a reassuring pound, and she's gonna look to Kaya. And what's her mood like? Can I roll, or is it already obvious?
It's I'd say with a passive, most of you can pick up on it pretty easy. It is unsureness. It's kind of like it's a bit her mood seems like she is definitely like wavering a bit in terms of like what she wants to say and how she wants to say it. You can very easily tell that. I'd say all of you can.
No. Yeah. So I think Imiko is gonna say it, and she'll say, "You know, you don't have to worry. Crow's a big boy, and not only that, he's also like also pretty good understanding at least."
She kind of thinks. I know, it's just... Latricia kind of leans over, and she will lean over, like, to Crow, or, like, walk over, or not walk over, like, she'll kind of, like, shimmy her way on the bed, kind of behind Crow, and just kind of, like, wrap her arms around him, like, giving him a hug. He will just nod and just say, Kaya, it's... What happened exactly? She'll take a deep breath and just say, Back in Memorem, where I found you. I told you that the way I found you, you were somewhat injured and such. You were already missing your arm, and you were quite not in the best situation. She kind of looks to the side. I told you that you were the only one that we found that was alive from your area. I didn't want to be... I wasn't sure how to tell you these things when you were younger. What I told you is not a lie. But I smoothed over some things about how we found you. You were...
Like what?
She looks over at you and she kind of thinks. You were having an episode of sorts. You were not in your right mind. And you...
Paracausality.
You... This wasn't you. This doesn't fall on your head. I want you to understand that before I continue. He just kind of like nods. We believe that after the attack happened, and after your family was killed, slain, she says, in front of you, we believe that you had a negative reaction to the accident, or the incident. The reaction forced you into a mental state where you were... He just murmurs, I went feral.
Huh.
She just nods.
I
Yes.
would too.
She kind of thinks.
I would too.
She just looks over. You were the only survivor that we found. he kind of murmurs, "I wasn't the only survivor that was there, though, was I?" You can feel Latricia just kind of like gripping onto him harder, just like a tighter hug.
Yeah.
As I said, Crow, that was not you. You were not in control of your actions during that time. He's like, he kind of looks over. He just looks down. And he just says, "How many people did I hurt?" She says, "It's not."
300.
300.
500.
You murdered a whole city.
She kind of says,
I'm sorry, Crow. I'm sorry, Crow. You killed them all.
"Killed them all. All of them died." No. She says. She says that it was at least 20.
Damn. Okay, that's way worse than I thought it was gonna be.
Fine.
That's not fine.
I was expecting that to be a higher number.
She said at least 20 is what she said. Not that it was 20. Also, Pawnee, are you saying that?
Fine. Yeah, Pawnee's saying that, but then Pawnee continues on with like, "Don't beat yourself up over that. Everybody's killed 20 people."
Oh my god.
Imako like looks at you with like a disbelief, like her expression is basically like, "Dude, what the fuck?"
Crow kind of says like, "That's nice of you, Pawnee, but I don't think that's a normal thing."
That's not a compliment. Okay.
I'm pretty sure everyone in this room has killed 20 people before.
Pawnee.
I don't think we should be judging.
Please. Pawnee.
Crow kind of says, he's like, "Yeah, but all of you can remember everyone you've killed."
No, I can't.
Also, I'm pretty sure his people.
But Pawnee doesn't say anything
mostly not innocent.
We just face palms at like Pawnee.
Or at least you were knowledgeable of what you were doing.
Pawnee's face grows a sad expression, and she thinks about the first child she ever murdered. She remains silent.
Also, how many of those people did he kill were?
Yeah, we're innocent. These are just people. These are like survivors, basically, for the attack. That you just kind of.
It could be just soldiers, right?
Yeah, it wasn't just soldiers, but Kaya kind of says. Kaya kind of. He looks over. He's like, "Is that why you wanted to? Is that why you wanted to come here and tell me yourself, in case I had an episode again when you told me?" There is a loud silence when he says that.
Oh.
Dinner time.
Dinner time.
Yeah, Boo comes in like, "Hey, the party's up. If anyone wants to go?"
Pawnee, what were you saying?
Pawnee attempts to break this silence by saying, "You know, everyone flips their shit when their whole family is murdered. That's normal. You know, it would be weird if you were calm."
Seriously?
Helping.
You are not helping.
It would be really bad if you were calm.
Latricia kind of says that Pawnee does have some truth in what she says.
No. Yeah, that's somebody.
You had a negative reaction to everything. It wasn't. She says that wasn't you, like Kaya says. Besides, you didn't. She kind of says that's not what Kaya just kind of says. She looks over and she says, "That's not why I wanted to come here." And she just kind of looks over. She's like, "I wanted to come here because you're my boy, all right, and because I'm concerned about you. Not because I'm worried about you having another failed incident." She kind of looks over.
He ain't gonna have a failed incident. He won't have a failed incident. Not now, not ever. And while she says that, Imako will be doing.
What was that, buddy?
Oh, I said nothing's gonna happen to us, and I think that's the only thing that would make Crow have another Fairland.
Crow kind of said.
Yeah. While she says that, Emiko says that, I would like to do that soul energy thing I did before.
All right, roll me a soul channeling check. Oh wait, you don't. What is your lineage channeling modifier? Is that cognition?
Cognition, yes.
So roll me a d20 plus your cognition plus your burst bonus.
Apani starts like.
Go ahead, Monty. I didn't hear you say. Say it again, Apani.
And like, I don't mean this in a mean way, but I'd go for. Or said Apani tries to like fix and cover up the fact that she called Crow feral. Apani's like I don't mean it in a bad way. Like I would go feral too if anything happened to anyone. So.
Dragon above boy, can I use my Jacon?
Yeah.
Can I use my Jacon up lineage?
Yeah, I call myself.
Yes, you can use your Jacon thing if you like.
Yes, I can use slowing burst on Apani.
No.
You know how much that.
You cannot.
What?
You want to try to slow Bonnie to make her stop talking so coherently is what she's trying to do.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be very bad, but like, I'm not gonna stop you.
Crow will just say when you as you say that Apani, at 19. Okay, as you say that Apani, Crow just kind of like looks. Like, he doesn't really look at you, he just kind of looks in your general direction, like, his head kind of tilts your general direction, and he looks back down a bit. And he just says, he kind of says, no, she's got a point. I need to be more mindful of my stuff.
Also, that was a 19.
Oh, I know. It's gonna catch up in a moment. And he just says, no, it's fine, Bonnie, you're right. I need to watch my feral stuff.
I'm not judging you because you unintentionally killed people. I intentionally killed people.
Apani, please.
I'm not. Hear me out. You know, like we all have our flaws. We're not perfect. Like that's fine.
We all have our flaws. Yeah. He kind of looks up and he's like, Apani. I kind of just said I killed at least. Not maximum, at least 20 people at some point.
I mean, I killed
20 combatants, not 20 dust devils, 20 random people. And he kind of says, probably my neighbors, friends.
Sometimes you're blinded by rage and you might stab a child repeatedly. I mean, what? Never mind.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Latricia
is nervously laughing.
Latricia is going to like reach over to you, Apani, and just kind of gently tuck you under her shoulder and her arm and just kind of give you like a squeeze. Not like a painful squeeze, but like a hug squeeze. And she's just like
Apani's like nervously blurting shit out.
Yeah, she's like having a mild panic attack and a deep. She's inebriated. I forgot. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, she is.
Above board, this is why Apani's slipping up so much.
Yeah, it's because she's
inebriated.
Like Kaya says,
just walk her out of the room.
There is a feeling though, as there's a bit of resistance, that same resistance you felt before, Emiko. As something like is pushing against you a bit, but you're able to push through it and kind of, again, brush against that sensation. And Crow just kind of like looks up a bit and looks back over to you.
She gives.
Now that you can see his face, he is tearing up. Like, it's very noticeable that he's crying.
Hey, Crow.
Apani offers
she like hugs him. I hug him.
Big group hug.
Apani offers. Apani doesn't touch Crow without Crow saying, yes, I want hug.
Well, Latricia is currently hugging Crow with one arm. She's tucked you in with the other, so you're all now hugging Crow.
I'm here for it.
Big group hug.
Kaya, get out the room.
No, well, that's happening. Kaya is leaving.
Damn.
But no,
Somebody
Kaya.
just leaves after making Crow cry.
No, she's.
There's some sad
I'm
shit.
talking about that to what fucking
What
Paul
I
said.
said.
Yeah.
There's some sad shit. Leaves. With you to elaborate further.
Kaya's gonna get off the bed and kind of like walk over and like lean down to Crow and just kind of like look him straight in the like square on and just kind of say, yeah, she'll just say, Crow, I want you to know that since she's how would she put it? You are not some feral creature. You are not some ticking time bomb. I do not want you to think of yourself that way. I do not want you to think that you're going to hurt the people around you. I do not want you to think for a moment that any of us here think ill of you.
No, we do not. And that's why we love you. Not as a feral creature, but more as you, Crow. Okay? Never forget that.
She kind of thinks and kind of like nods and he roll me a sympathy. Roll me a sympathy, Yumiko. I'll give you a bonus because literally everyone here is trying to support Crow, so you get a hidden bonus.
Willy do.
Come on, please. I'll be a 10, but...
You want to use your G-Con?
Yeah.
Alright, roll it again.
Ani is going to very nervously, in a bad way, try to make Crow feel
21.
better.
Okay, what is the bad way you want to make Crow feel better? What does that mean?
Oh my god.
Like, yeah, I mean, like, like we're all kind of like a bit feral in our own way, and like
Dragon
being
G
feral is a good thing. Like,
okay. As she begins to speak, do you resist the will save to stop the slow effect?
Yes.
Okay, roll me a will save.
Give me a save, and you better beat like a 24.
No, the slow will make it so she's incoherent when she's speaking.
It's literally impossible because I have no points in will.
You don't need to be a 24. You need to be a oh wait, that's Atlas. What is your it's your lineage lineage thing, so
it's tied to my cognition.
Yeah. So it's
30 second will save.
Holy shit, I forgot about that. Isn't that because of the NLD? Yeah, okay.
I literally don't have a bonus in will. I'm screwed.
Alright, roll a d20. This, you know, you being screwed here is probably a good thing, just saying.
Yeah, this is a good thing.
You're not 20, don't worry.
No,
Wow.
What did you get? What did you get? Oh. Yeah, that's how you're talking right now. Is that slow manner of speaking?
You sound like the Grudge.
Yeah, basically. I'd imagine Apani is maybe a bit too drunk to also know that she's been slowed, so she's just kind of talking like she thinks she's talking normally, despite it sounding like that. Imiko, you got a 21 with the hidden bonuses and adding the hidden bonuses. Okay.
Take her out of the room.
Bro, you feel that connection, that kind of brush, and there is a bit of something that seems like that resistance there, and you just kind of coalesce onto it.
Yeah, I coalesce harder to that.
There is a feeling of something. I'd almost describe it as it feels like in a physical way, like reaching a hand out and grabbing someone else's hand is what you almost feel
like. It's like someone like holding them gently.
Yeah.
Familiar like.
Like there's a bit of a feel of like this resistance at first, and then kind of like this, I'd say from your side, this reassured kind of grasp, and then eventually that sensation of resistance kind of begins to dissolve a bit. Crow kind of sits up a bit more and kind of tries to wipe his eyes a bit. He's like, I'm sorry, just...
No, It's alright. As she just hugs him by the neck. It's alright to cry. I get that sometimes.
You kind of think. He sighs. Kind of shakes his head. I'm doing the thing again.
No, it's alright.
Latricia like looks over. She's like, "No, you're not. You're not doing the thing again. We're not being hurt by you or anything like that." He just kind of like
Yeah.
in the background.
You know, when I expected to do that, I thought she'd stop, but now that it's more annoying.
Latricia's like,
Trish,
Latricia's like, I think she's a bit too drunk to realize that she's still under the effects.
I know. Just put her on the chair, please.
Wait, above board, does no one realize that Emiko did this to me?
No, they do.
No,
they do. They're just kind of going with it because it wasn't really helping. So.
Can I roll to figure out if I realize that Emiko did this to me?
Yeah, you can if you'd like. Roll a. You're technically not super drunk, so just roll a regular awareness.
Okay, because I'm just like.
I'm sorry.
Hello.
I rolled a 10.
No.
I'd say not. You're clear. You know something is affecting you, but you don't know where it came from.
No. What? Oh, God.
Trisha kind of looks over and she's like, she just gives you a pat on the head, Apani, and she will
Go forward. Can they make Emiko stop it?
Yeah, Latricia kind of looks up. It doesn't last super long, so after a minute or so.
Yeah, I just do this. Emiko just like once it's like once she's like content with like how things go, Emiko like snaps her fingers like, and it drops.
And you
I noticed Emiko snapping his fingers.
Oh, I mean, she doesn't need to because it would go away after a minute.
Yeah, but it's for effect.
Yeah,
he just likes it.
But would I eventually put it together that it was Emiko?
Probably. You've seen her do this before.
I curse Emiko out.
Emiko just gives her a smiling
in my brain.
Oh, are you doing the in the mind telling Emiko what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, you only feel smug in your head.
Feel smug.
You feel smug.
Yeah.
You use psychic communication to tell Emiko, I'm not talking to you for the rest of the night. And then I get up and throw a pillow at Emiko. Like, I full strength launch a pillow at Emiko and walk out the room.
Latricia kind of... Nah, Latricia just looks back and she's like, Apani. She kind of sighs. Emiko...
let her go. Yes, I know. I'll apologize to her later, but for now, it kind of
No, I don't think it was the worst thing to do. Just maybe
you were fumbling the ball a bit.
I assume you were being smug with her. Maybe you should have just explained to her why you did it.
I mean, she was drunk when she drank my stuff,
Alright, we'll talk
I was tipsy!
Is that what you yell out from the hallway?
Yes.
They're more than tipsy.
Letitia says, yes, we know, you were just being a little bit much.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm sorry, Pani, but we definitely were fumbling the bag a bit about that.
Joe kind of shakes his head. He's like, I'm fine. It's...
Well,
he kind of says...
Pani?
Go ahead, sorry.
Pani goes invisible.
Outside the room?
Oh.
Yes.
Crow will continue, and he'll just say, did I hurt any guild people? She's like, a little bit, but they're tough. They were able to be mostly fine.
I need to ask, was Lysiska one of them?
Jigana says, no, it was just me and some of the other guild officers. It was a special operation. We had detected that there was some type of anomaly, she kind of thinks, in the area. After the attack, we were running a rescue operation in the area. And that's when we encountered Crow. And I decided executive order at that moment to save him. He kind of looks over, he's like, I don't... He kind of thinks, he's like, you want to ask why I chose that? It's like, yeah, I mean... I was a feral chaos wielder, isn't that like a kill on sight type thing? She says, for some groups, but not mine. And neither the guild either. And he looks over. Paracausal wielders are not some feral creatures to be... She kind of thinks to be caged or slain. They're people like you. She kind of says they're people like me, like Latricia, like Apani out there. She kind of says they might have their own quirks and such, but we all do. Even if he kind of looks over, yeah, but their quirks don't have them kill a bunch of innocent people. She kind of says that only happens in extreme situations, and in most cases, it is not of their own fruition that they act that way. In fact, in most situations, it is always an external force. Extreme amount of trauma and stress. He kind of thinks, you know, I never really asked, how do you know so much about paracausal wielders? I guess, outside of studying me, I guess. Thanks. She kind of smiles at that and stands up. Back when she kind of says, we should make our way to eat with everyone. But I can tell you as we go. Back when I was younger, we'll say, back during my first times in the guild, when I was a pillar and such, even before then, my family, she kind of, you can see like there's a smile on her face when she says this, like a genuine, like, soft smile. My old guild team. Oh, you would know them as the original guild team. We had paracausal wielders among us during that time. They were some of my... She kind of says, they were not just my closest compatriots, like I said, they were my family. We were all... She kind of says, we were all family. There's a little bit of a tone shift when she says that.
I'm guessing from the mood that there's some history behind that, huh?
You're asking that?
Oh, no. Just like...
just thinking out loud and thinking in your head. Okay. She looks over. But that's, not all of them are here now. But what they fought for, the legacy they carried, and everything, that's the guild union that we all are part of now. I do my best to carry that memory.
I think we'll do so as well.
I would say you already all are doing such a great job of it.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're doing it so far. Though we do need a little training here now and again.
And it looks over. Yes. Well, let's go get some food. And then once everyone's rested up, we can have a little interrogation session with them.
Yeah, can we give him a little punch here too? Come on.
No,
we need a little
no weapons will be brought into the interrogation.
More like our fists here and there.
Mild roughing up would be allowed.
Yeah, mild roughhousing of sorts, you know?
Nobody do the whole, what color is my underwear, and then punch him before he can answer, okay?
So I can't use... Oh. Damn, I was about to do that. Shit.
Let him answer
So-
questions, is what I'm saying. You can see Latricia and Crow are chuckling at that comment, but...
So no pantsing him, and also making him into a slow motion.
Oh my god.
No, let him answer a question before you hit him.
Okay, fine.
Also remember,
Well,
he's not exactly the most durable. In fact, honestly, the Altus Blazer and that Dust Devil might be more durable in some ways than he is.
Wait, why do we have two people of hostile factions here on the ship?
We captured them. Well, technically, the Titus's group did. Titus and Apani and Latricia.
Well,
Latricia nods. She says, we formed a little bit of a truce, you could say, with them. Temporary, albeit. But they know they know that they're going to be most likely tried and such, but there might be some opportunities.
How bad was it over there anyway? Do you make a truce anyway? I say with what I found there.
Yeah. Latricia says it's quite dicey in there. Isn't that right, Apani?
Do I see 1,000-yard stairs on all of them?
Latricia seems relatively fine. Apani is invisible unless she can answer. The funny thing is, Apani's invisibility doesn't last that long. It's like minor.
Apani just keeps recasting invisibility.
Just wasting the energy. Yeah, you can. It's just more usage of your suit.
Well,
are you gonna answer, or are you gonna just like not say anything?
Apani's not gonna say anything.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll say, I'm iffy about the Altus, but the Dust Devil, well, it can be paid for money, right?
Correct, Kaya says, potentially. There could be some uses for them. The guild I wouldn't say that the guild necessarily trust them, but there is rehabilitation. We've had some... You'd be surprised, there's been some mercenary groups from the past that you would not have expected to actually lay down their arms, comply with guild compliances, and turn over a new leaf, so to speak.
Not only that, we could also use an inn with the Dust Devils. We can release them, and we can see what they're doing.
That could be interesting. Maybe another spy.
Though I do think they need a little more better leadership. Other than what was his name again?
Oh, Roberto.
I forget. Oh, Birdie. Yeah. I don't know if he's in a coma yet. After what I did to him.
Kura's like, he's probably just unconscious. He'll wake up eventually. Probably upset.
Well,
he kind of snickers when he thinks that.
And I wonder who did that.
It was you.
That wasn't me. It was you. It was you. And besides, I remember you were protecting my honor, you big fucking lug. I give him a kiss on the cheek.
He kind of says, oh, it wasn't anything like that. I just really hate the way he was talking about you. And honestly, everyone and honestly, Gwen as well. Ugh, shivers a bit.
I'm sure you're satisfied with knocking him a peg or two.
Yeah.
Knocking him down.
No, we kind of think, should we be worried about finding him again?
If we are, then yes. I would love to have another rematch with that weak motherfucker.
Yeah. Kind of says, there's a chance he might pop up again, but I'm sure that we'll be able to handle it.
Now, Roberto wasn't the one that I fought way back when.
Yeah, what's the other one?
Oh, that was Richard. I think Ricardo. Yeah, Ricardo.
Yes, his government name, Richard.
Yeah, it's close to it's just a Richard, so that's why I remembered Richard. But yes, Ricardo is the other one who is still in the Dust Devils, as far as you know. Though they did mention something about possibly leaving in the future because they weren't liking Roberto's leadership. But that was it. That was like the last time you saw them, and that was when you were doing the Latricia mission.
Damn. So there's a recurrent enemy in the wild suit too. We should kill them.
We'll see, maybe.
We should hunt them down and skin them.
Ricardo might be a little bit upset at Titus, for multiple times,
I
screwing
can
him.
sweet talk with Cardo.
You might be
I
able
want
to.
to.
Though this time
Honestly-
he's gonna need some actual collateral for you to sweet talk him, and
Yeah, that's
he's
true.
gonna check.
True.
But
But
yeah, Ricardo
after
is a bit reasonable. Roberto can be reasonable, but it depends on what you're going to offer him.
True.
He might not have as
But
many hard
also-
feelings as you think.
I think I
Also-
kind of like Roberto better because
No.
it seems like he actually cares about the
Oh,
people
that was
who are
Ricardo. That's Ricardo that
That was
cares. Roberto
Ricardo.
doesn't.
Oh, Ricardo.
Yeah,
Damn.
Roberto was
Like
throwing
Ricardo.
people at Emiko without
Ricardo
really
was
much
better.
care. That was what Ricardo was
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
You're right. You're
But
right.
also, Titus, do not take Emika with you because that's the first and last time you're ever gonna do the damn
100%
charisma thing.
not taking Emiko anyway.
Yeah, good.
Probably not a good
He
idea.
will fight. He will fight
at all.
hmm
At all.
at all.
But yes, all of you head over to have a nice bite to eat, some drinks, some partying, having some fun. Apani,
Speaking of the fun,
yes.
Why does it sound like Starfire?
Speaking of the fun,
when Emiko gets a plate of food, Apani, while we'll recast invisibility first, and
Alright.
then proceed to take Emiko's plate and walk away.
To push Emiko's
oh,
plate, you
no.
said?
yeah.
Roll me an
Take
awareness,
Emiko's plate and
Emiko,
walk
and then
away.
roll me a stealth, Apani.
Okay.
The funny thing is it's a very quick invisibility, so Apani just like is walking like along the side when people are getting their food, disappears for a second, her armor like activates, and then just like tries to grab something from Emiko. Alright.
Take Emiko's plate the moment Emiko sits down.
Emiko, do you have that keen Sylvan thing?
Yeah, I do.
Roll me you have a favor. Roll it again.
I have favor.
Fuck. Never mind.
We'll see. 23 is a pretty good roll. What'd you get, Emiko?
I have a 12.
Yeah, that's
Your plate walks away.
yeah,
Wow.
Emiko, you feel like a whoosh by you, and then next thing you know, so are you taking her plate or are you just pushing it away? What are you doing?
I'm taking her plate and carrying it to my bedroom.
All right. Oh, you're not
Do I
saying
see-
and eating with everybody?
Do I see him? Do I see her?
I'm trying to
still
be
doing
petty.
Okay.
I'm gonna come back. I'm just being
What?
petty.
Okay.
I'm
that? Oh.
You would
yeah,
see-
Emiko like this.
I would say it wouldn't be no,
Can we
it'd be
see
long enough.
anything there?
You would
Yeah,
because
I
you
would-
would see
You just
Apani
take a
walk
floating
up
plate.
and then like disappear. Then Emiko looks to the side, her plate just kind of whooshes out of her hand, and then disappears as well. And then Apani reappears at the edge of the mess hall at the door, holding the plate,
Can I do something?
and then just
And
keeps
then
walking.
runs away.
Yeah.
No. Accountability. Throwing burst again.
Do you want to use your thing again on the
Yeah. Do that again.
Apani? Roll me a will save.
Do so.
Fuck
it.
me. You know, you're still not getting this plate back because I have something else up my sleeve.
Oh no.
Eat it right now.
Don't spill the food. Bree's gonna be so sad if you spill the food.
Eat it. Do it.
Oh, it
You better beat
wasn't
it.
me ruining the food.
Nah.
15.
A sit. What'd you
That's
get?
also, like,
Wait, what'd you get?
promotion. That's a 15 for her.
A 15. 6 plus 3 plus 8. What'd that be? No, it's 17. You need to beat.
Oh, wow.
You are affected by the slow.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
always talking slow, or is it moving?
It's
slow?
moving slow as
It's
well. Like
moving
it's
slow.
that's why you're talking slow because everything gets slow. Your agility is
Emiko-
also fucked
Oh.
with as well.
Emiko also is like on all fours
Can I
about
just
to
go
get it.
invisible? Can I go
Um,
invisible again?
yeah, you can. You just don't have as many actions and you just move slower and stuff. But yeah. How many?
Okay.
Wait, out of curiosity, how many times were you chaining invisibility in the hallway? Because this is technically the
I
same
would
day as other things, so
say 3 times.
it's 3 times. How
Oh.
many? I think so. That means 3 times in the hallway, 1 time now. For what is? I think you might be out of usages of your invisibility.
See, where does it say?
It's
how many
this is the one that's part of your infiltrator, right? This is the swift steps, right?
That's a good question. I knew I had invisibility, but like,
Unless you have
I
the
can
minor
do it?
invisibility spell, and I'm completely wrong. I didn't know if you had that or not.
It's not the minor invisibility.
Okay, I didn't think it was, but I
Uh,
figured it was just swift step. Silent quick steps. I'm dumb.
oh,
Speed increases. You become invisible until the start of your next turn. That's why I said it's really quick. Invisibility stealth ends if you attack, cast a spell. I would say grabbing the plate is not an attack. That's why I didn't have it drop. Okay, so you have a limited amount equal to your resourcefulness modifier, which is not high for you. It is a 2, so you have 2 uses, and then you can use your energy point in your armor to do it, which, let's check how many that is.
energy points?
Probably not a lot. 3. It's equal to your verse bonus, I believe.
Oh, I have 5 total.
Yep, 5
I've already
total.
used 4.
Yep.
Okay.
So you still have
I
one
used
more.
The last one,
yeah.
And then I just want to figure out how to actually.
Uh-oh.
2 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have an idea.
behind you, you can see Imiko running on all
I'm
fours
still invisible.
at you.
I'm still
But she
invisible.
sees you. But she
The
sees
last thing she saw of
betrayal.
you before you went invisible was you at the door. That's how she targeted you with the spell. But then you disappeared again.
That makes sense.
And she is darting towards where she thought you were.
I'm going to.
I'm pulling up Slowing Burst as well so I can see what it actually affects. Good damage, Slowing Burst. Oh, here we go.
Do we have light switches in the
Slowed
ship?
condition. Do you have light switches in the ship?
Do we
Yes.
Okay, the moment I go invisible, I'm flipping the light switches near me off, and then I'm just using replica.
Okay. Roll me another stealth, and also Himiko, roll me an awareness.
Did you turn off the lights?
Yep.
Yes.
You
In
do
the
know
hallways.
that you can't see, and I also can't see, right?
Oh, that is
I don't
another
need to
thing
see.
I forgot about. I guess she.
I
I
don't
mean,
need to
she
see.
could walk down the hallway. I guess that's about
22.
22.
I don't need to see. I'm aware of my background, where I'm at.
Yeah. You're aware where
aware.
you generally are. You know.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's inaccurate because it's dark now, so I have a stuff on it. That's why I did that in the first place.
That'll be a 24.
And the lights off.
Yep.
No,
So
but mine
it should
is actually
be.
higher
It
because
should
I
be
have a
plus
stuff bonus.
3, I believe, on that, right? So 25.
Yeah, so it's actually 25.
Is it plus 3, or am I wrong about
yes.
that?
I
It's
have a 20.
plus 16 in the dark.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Are you trying to float your roll so I don't see my fruit?
No. She does have. Apani does have a bonus to stealth when it's dark. That's why they were cutting the lights.
Mm-hmm. I see.
All right. You faintly hear
I'm just
something in the
watching this
distance,
mess from
but
this
you
hall.
can't really tell where Apani has
In
gone.
the mess hall.
They have definitely left this. Like you could hear them leave very slowly. Also, I'm looking at what the slowed condition does real quick. Slowed.
Oh yeah, she
Slow.
is slowed.
Turns
Yeah.
is a slow last.
1 minute. Those 6 rounds.
So am I.
So a
I'll
slowed
just be
creature has its
unslowed or-
its movement speed halved and reflex and normal speed halved. But you're just using all of your movement to run. So there's that. What else is there? Agility saving throws have infamy. This isn't a saving throw. This is a check. You're not casting a spell. That's an activatable thing. You can't use reactions or joint actions. You only have 2 actions. You're not making attacks. Your AC is reduced. Okay, yeah, now you're fine. So
I would like to use Mistress of the Night and cast Sprint while being in stealth.
Okay.
I will sprint Miko's plate.
Okay, this slow sprint down the hallway. Imiko, you faintly hear something run down the hallway, but that's about it. You don't know exactly
slowly. Where. I have hunter sense. Do I see that?
Hunter sense. Let me see.
I'm invisible. Well, I'm stealthy.
Well, there are some things. Yeah, let me see. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong person sheet.
All this for like a petty move.
Yep, all this for a petty move.
Yes.
Hunter sense.
I'm just being childish.
Yeah, we're all being childish. Especially you.
As an action.
I'm not.
Especially you two.
Okay, now this won't help you in this situation. This just tells you about like weaknesses and abnormalities about a creature.
Ah.
Useful in terms of combat or trying to identify like weaknesses in a foe, but yeah.
Yeah, can I identify a weakness in this foolish girl?
At the moment, she is blind as a bat. She just is using her general understanding of the area to go around. She's also slow as shit. That's your weaknesses. Use them as you will.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
It's kind of hard to follow where they're going. Like you can tell they're going down the hallways, but like where exactly is a guess.
Yeah,
the fact that this is the most intense fight we've had for Shadow Guardian.
I'll take a chance and see where she went.
Okay.
I think a dim light doesn't impose a disadvantage to my awareness checks relying on sight. So.
Well, you said you wanted it dark.
I need to see.
So.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a different thing. That's a bit different.
You're right.
Unless you have dark vision.
No, they don't. That's something that's gonna be worked on in the 6-month time gap. Is Crow is gonna make her some glasses that can help.
You know, you really made a big mistake of fighting a fucking creature that knows dark vision.
Well, the thing is, they're still hidden from you, so like you're kind of just wandering the halls, able to see, and you're faintly your ears are flicking to like the movements in the distance.
She's bumping into shit.
Yeah, like that's basically what's happening. Like you're kind of just like using the wall to guide yourself. Like I wouldn't say you're bumping into stuff. It's just you're moving slow because of the slow, even with the sprint, and you're kind of just like not trying. You're not able to like fully deck down like or you go all the way down like the hallway as fast as you can.
Can I roll an awareness to not bump into things?
I'll say roll a deafness, actually, or a fitness. One of those two.
Can I use a stealth check?
Are you trying to hide as well, Yumiko?
Yes.
Okay, roll me a stealth.
This is so stupid.
This is incredibly dumb, but that's alright. Roll a stealth check, Yumiko.
I'm supposed to roll a deafness?
This is gonna end with both of them hiding in the same room, unaware of the other's presence because they can't see.
That'll be a 21.
Deafness is a 9. Can I roll an awareness to see if I can spot
Yes,
Yumiko?
you can roll an awareness if you'd like. What is your awareness? You got a 9, you said, Apani? Or is that your...
That's my deafness.
You're not navigating well. That's the thing. Like, your memory is pretty good, so you're kind of using the wall to make sure you know, but you're, like, making the sounds of, like, dragging as you're going across the wall. Also, the aroma of the food is very pungent, and Imiko is just kind of following that after a while.
What?
It's a 20. Do I know where Imiko is?
Imiko, what'd you roll on your stealth?
Weird.
Imiko, what'd you get?
21.
Are you serious? It really is about to end with both of you two hiding in the same room, unaware of each other's presence. That's funny. All right, Imiko.
Connie's booking it as fast as she can to her room.
So here's the thing, Imiko. I want you to roll me just a straight cognition check.
Straight cognition check.
Yes. So just add your cognition to a d20. No, this isn't a counterable thing. This is I'm setting a DC. How smart would Imiko be? To like figure out where you could be going, because she can't really tell exactly, So she's kind of having to use her general peripherals, her general senses, and like her own brain to figure out where you might be going. It's not a super big ship, so like there's a certain level of it. All right, what'd you get?
A 12.
A 12. A 12. Do you want to use your other G-Con?
Yeah.
What the hell? There's so much happening.
Okay. I think this is your last one. No, you have 3 tails, so you have 2. What'd you get?
19.
Take up
19.
turns does it take a potty to get to her room?
Not many.
Using all of her movement.
Yeah, like if you're just using all your movement, Emiko chasing you, like I'd say by the time you get to the room, the slow is basically wearing off. However, Emiko is able to game where you probably are going.
Dragon, in the DMs, let me text you something.
Oh no! All right.
Before a
Also,
gets to her room,
Apani, you would hear the sounds of Emiko in the hallways going after you, but you wouldn't know where she is at all.
Oh, okay.
But you can hear her moving, like you know she's looking for you. That's all I'm saying.
That's fine. Before Apani touches her door, Apani is gonna cast Silencing Field directly in front of her door so that her entire bedroom is silent.
This is extremely petty, but okay. Alright, you cast Silencing Field.
Apani's gonna go in her room and start eating Emiko's food.
Oh my fucking god. This is incredibly funny.
With the lights off!
Roll me, you know what I want you to roll me? Roll me an inspection, Apani.
Okay.
Before you eat that food.
No, as you're eating it, as you're like sitting down on the bed and digging in. Meanwhile, by the way, at the party, Letitia and Crow are kind of looking at each other like, should we go stop them? Crow's like, nah, they'll figure it out. He kind of looks over. Yeah, he's like, they'll figure it out. Letitia's just like, in that case, more grape juice brew, please. And then like she's just gonna get a refill. All right. So, what did you get?
13.
A 13. Emiko, roll me a stealth, please.
Yeah, sure. I'll roll on Discord.
Yeah. Also, there is something that you're able to glean. With a 13, there's this faint sensation you have upon it. Like, something... You noticed it maybe a little bit when you cast the silencing field. But, like, there's just something that feels a bit off. You're not sure. What's your passive awareness? Is your room, by the way, lit up? Do you cut the lights on, or are you eating in the dark?
I turn the lights off.
You're cutting the lights off? Oh my god.
Also, yes. Apani's passive awareness is a 16.
Okay.
Wait, no. Yeah, it's a 16.
Okay, is that a 23 for your stealth, Pepper?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Also, I think I hear feedback in your mic. There might be you might need to reconnect your mic real quick.
Sorry. Sorry about that.
No, it's alright. I just know it just happened, so it wasn't like a long thing.
Yeah. Hello?
Still faintly there. Try reconnecting to the call real quick. Funny, what was it? What's your awareness? A 16?
Right.
Do you want to make an active awareness? If you'd make an active one and it's lower, you gotta take the lower one.
Okay. I'll active awareness. Do I have any disadvantages that I'm not aware of other than taking the lower one?
I would say just maybe a small penalty for the dark, but that's about it. Nothing major. Like.
Oh. Oh, that was not what I meant to click on. Like, is there anything I could cast that would up my awareness? I just want to know.
There are some spells that could be cast. I don't know if you know them though.
Yeah, I don't think I know them.
All right.
Oh, 22.
All right. This is Apani. As you're eating some food, there's a feeling of being like something being off. You notice it, and there is a moment where you kind of turn. You feel like you're being watched. And you kind of scan the room. It's dark. It's like, it's like really pitch black in your room. But you can faintly see like the outlines of things. And then there's like nothing amiss for a moment. And then like you hear the slight sound of like scraping, maybe.
Why would I hear scraping if silence is casted?
Oh, actually, that is true.
Oh no.
Oh no. You hear nothing except you should not have said that. Otherwise, oh no. You hear nothing, but you feel something, the presence of something. As if Imiko is snickering somewhere nearby. And then you feel something wet.
Oh.
Apani.
On the back of your head.
The silencing field. And Apani, I feel like she would sense that Imiko was there. Apani in silencing field and cast cacophony on Imiko.
In the ship?
But Imiko can only hear a loud ringing noise.
Well, that's the thing.
Painful.
The silencing field. Oh, you said you're taking out the silencing field?
Yeah, I'm taking it out and then I'm casting cacophony on Imiko, so all they hear is a loud ringing sound.
You know that does damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's area of effect damage in the room. Specifically your room.
Health potions.
It's not the health you I'm worried about or Imiko, it's the room. You're damaging your own room with a giant like audible sound that it ricochets around.
Can I escape?
Apani doesn't like feeling wet.
That's fair.
Cast it on Imiko.
Also, you can tell she's latched onto the ceiling right now like a goddamn gremlin, like a kobold.
I cast it on Imiko.
Alright, Imiko, roll me a vigor save.
Can I like try to dodge it?
It's roll a vigor save. That's the dodge.
Okay.
If you want a combat dive afterwards, sure, but roll the save first. This session was supposed to end 30 minutes ago.
It was.
Yeah, but
Apani actually doesn't have health potions. We're not gonna think about that.
By the way, Apani, you need to make the save too, because you're in the radius of this explosion. It's a 15-foot radius. Everything in this room is getting hit.
15?
What'd you get, a 15?
Yeah.
Apani, what is your resourcefulness or cognition?
My cognition? Cognition? My cognition on my sheet says 16.
So +3. I'm looking at your DC. What is the DC for you? It's off of resourcefulness. I'm sorry, not cognition. What is your resourcefulness? +2 modifier?
15, +2.
Okay, so 2 + 3, 13 the DC. Okay, she passed, but that's still gonna be half damage. Go ahead and roll. If you want to roll a combat dive.
14.
Alright, you both pass, so roll the 3d8 damage. It doesn't really matter, but...
room anyway.
You want a combat dive. The door is closed.
Why?
So, you can dive to the door. Roll me...
Oh my god.
So, you see this blur as this thing goes from the top of the ceiling over to the floor very quickly, by the door. Yeah? Yes.
The potty short rest or a long rest in between the last fight.
Oh no. Oh no.
It was a day. You did say it was the next.
I said it's the same day. That's why I said it mattered.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Apani is unconscious on the floor.
How much health did you have?
5.
Oh.
Brother. We did get our ass in.
Brother.
Apani is unconscious on the floor.
The plate, by the way, explodes. I hope you know that. The sound waves just shatter the fucking plate. And, like, some of the shit in your room, too. Also,
I think Apani is too unconscious to know.
One sec. Someone's gotta have it. Where's that metal pipe sound? I need it.
Yeah, do it.
Someone's gotta have the metal pipe sound on the soundboard.
The session was supposed to end like 31 minutes ago, but we would have this shit show.
We still didn't even interrogate.
No, that's why I said we're gonna do it next session, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Or have the party.
Yeah, you're having, The party was going to just be, like, fun and talking and stuff. But, like, this is technically the party. Yes.
Yeah, Dragon.
Did not count as the party?
Happening aside from.
Yes.
Remember when Crow said it'll be all fine?
Yeah. Also, roll me a,
Dancing, Latricia's twerking on Crow.
Yeah. Yeah, Apani's missing all the fun. Meanwhile,
I'm missing all the fun.
So is Emiko.
Yeah, so is Emiko. The Emiko did say I'm missing all the fun, to be fair. Alright. So here's the thing. I need you to make an injury check. Because this is damage taking you below 0. Okay, wait. I'll ask. Did you... Oh, shit, this is hard, because, like, spells normally... Okay. Normally this is not the case. Would you have tried to be I don't think you would have tried to be lethal against Emiko. I don't think you're trying to kill her. You're just trying to hurt her.
No.
Okay. No.
I forgot that it caused pain.
Yeah. So no injury check.
You forgot.
I forgot it caused pain. Well, you're gonna remember now. So you are not taking an injury. You don't need to do an injury check. I'm not gonna make you do that. You are, however, going unconscious. The plate explodes. Everyone else hears a explosion of sound on the ship rocketing around.
Yeah.
It's like an immediate thing. Like, remember, cacophony is audible at like 300 feet away. She did this in an enclosed space.
You know what, Dragon? As a stipend for Apani, I'll also go down.
That's not helpful here.
It isn't. It isn't at all.
It isn't all.
You might want to help the person unconscious, but that's okay. So Emiko.
Yeah, you know what?
You're both knocked out.
We'll just say Emiko takes the sound, like knocks her into the door a bit harder than she was expecting, and just gets KO'd.
Yeah.
I imagine Crow and Latricia are gonna run over.
Both me and Emiko unconscious.
Rue is like kind of curious, but he's like, "Oh, I'm sure I'll hear about it later." Fari is gonna run as well, cause like loud fucking explosion sound on the ship. Make sure everything's all right.
I look at Laura to see if she's gonna check it out.
She's just kind of shrugged. She's like Emiko and Latricia and Crow said, I'm sure they'll figure it out.
Oh, you got a point.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Balin and Brisk are actually gonna get up and go, because Brisk he's like, do you think we're gonna have to repair that? She's like, yep, we probably are. Let's go. They arrive and they find Emiko. The door opens. By the way, the like hallways leading to the room is just pitch black. They cut on the lights going in. They're wondering, why did someone cut off the lights going down the hallway? They get to the door, open the door. Emiko, your head, you've got like the half your face kind of scrunched up against the door. So when they open the door, it slides out. Your face just flattens on the floor with your tongue sticking out. unconscious.
Yeah.
Apani
Yeah,
is on the
followed by,
bed with food all over her torso and a plate shattered on her stomach.
God.
And she is, like, half the stuff in the room is thrown about, knocked off tables, and chairs are flipped.
This is the most insane side.
They're both unconscious. And they're just, everyone that's just staring, like, completely
Yeah.
confused as to what happened and why
Yeah,
this is...
instead of like horror or shock, it's more like, oh, those dumbass motherfuckers.
I think there's a little bit of shock because it's just like, what the fuck did you do? Like, they don't know what
Y'all
happened.
have possibly done.
So,
You know,
Latricia is going to scoop up Emiko. Crow is going to go over and help Apani up. Fari is going to put you. They're going to put you both together on the bed, and then Fari is going to administer first aid and stabilize both of you. And they're just looking at each other like, I don't know what they did. I don't know why they did it. But
yeah, Emiko like wakes up a bit, like, Crow, is that you?
Fari just says, "What did the both of you do?"
Connie wakes up and is just hysterically laughing, like obnoxiously loud.
Crow kind of looks over and he's like, "Is this the bonding thing that they were talking about?"
Crow, come here. I need.
He leans down. Yeah.
Tell Bonnie when she wakes up. She's dramatically making like death noise, like, oh, tell Bonnie that if she ever touches my food again, I'm gonna beat that fucking ass so bad. And then she knocks out.
Crow kind of says, he looks
hysterically laughing.
Crow just leans back up, looks over at Fari, looks over at Latricia, and he says, "We should just lock the room with them both in it." They just kind of nod to each other, and then they just funnel out of the room.
Yeah.
And that's where we
end the session.
What the hell?
Alright. That was an elongated amount of time for some of the stupidest shit.
I love it. Sorry.
But it was funny. It was very funny.
To get back to Shadow Guardians today, I didn't
expect this. Yeah. Hey, well, we actually made enough time for a full session, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Alright.
So sorry, but actually, no, it's well.
It's fine. Alright.